Dummy.
It's already hot. Make it hot. All right, go Ben. Make it hot. The camera rolling. The bike is on. The mic.
Oh,
Time to record.
you said the bike is.
The mic.
You said the bike is on.
No, I didn't.
You did say the
Dummy.
mic is on.
Oh, he got his gold mic now. He
My boy.
the gold mic back.
Back. Gonna be back with a vengeance, cuz.
Hey, Dad, make sure too, man. Our sound effects up.
We be
Yeah,
getting
they be the intro been low for a few weeks.
blame New Day. Gonna blame New Day.
There we go. Todd didn't even jump.
I ain't jumped that time.
He anticipated?
He tried to make me jump too, man.
But that nigga jumped when that was last week.
No, it was two.
That was
episodes.
last week.
Nigga skin move, guys.
Stop touching shit, man.
2 episodes ago.
Last 3 weeks.
What's your problem over there?
Shit, y'all loud as fucking, my guy.
Well, tell Dad to get you.
It's coming through the golden mic as well. That's why.
Oh, well, turn my headphones down a little bit. Turn me down, Guru.
Turn that nigga shit up. I know he don't hear right.
Shut up.
He don't hear right.
Hell no, he don't hear right.
We is kind of loud that week, but that's all good.
Yeah.
Blame New Day for that too.
Then you can hear us.
Them was Mother Days.
No, I'm talking about spend your money though.
Hell no, I sold these.
Oh.
Ooh, big money.
Nigga, you heard him.
It's some good money in the resale market.
I like it. We
I hate
double
it.
the price.
I don't like reseller.
Yeah, no,
I'm bound to slap the shit out of a reseller.
Shit, I'm a reseller.
You be going crazy with your resale price though?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I just put my shit on StockX.
So whatever they selling it for, they
Yeah,
selling.
you put your price up there, somebody agree. Yeah.
So I'm saying you got to pick the price though, right? On
You
StockX?
can, or you just like it's two features. Like sell them now, and if you cool with that price, or you can put your price on there. and
Kind
wait.
of like an auction.
Gotcha.
So I just I usually just whatever the price is then.
Or like $1 cheaper, so you can get up off on.
Hell no, he gonna bust them heads because he buys shoes just to sell them. So I'm sure he not selling them for the same price he bought them for.
Yeah,
No, it gotta be at least $100.
You have to become the people that we talked about a long time ago.
The people that you hate,
No, because
you became what you hate.
I don't have a bot or anything like that. So
We're
I'm
not
not
talking
a
about
retailer.
that.
I
We're
don't
talking
have
about
like
resellers.
I don't have like 50 pairs.
No. We're talking
I'm
about
talking
resellers.
You
Not
become
no
a
bots,
reseller.
nigga.
I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I made $1,000 off them damn Travis Scott.
Oh, so now you get the resellers.
Hell yeah! If somebody crazy enough to pay for it, I'm just not gonna do it.
You became what you hate.
But you be mad when all the shoes ain't available because of reseller.
I understand it.
Nah, you don't be acting like it.
Y'all know, no, I hate sneakers app and people that let bots in and shit like that. I never say anything about people selling shoes.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
When? What I
Wait,
said?
that nigga shoes way too high. I'm not
Yeah.
buying that
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Somebody might. I just ain't doing
Somebody
it.
could say,
This
yo,
nigga out
price
his
too
fucking
high.
mind.
Right. See, and that's all I'm saying is you say something about it.
And when I sell my shoes, they be lower than that nigga shoes.
Because you go like $1 cheaper. So you
No,
selling
that shit be $50, $100 cheaper.
about $170 sneakers selling before $1,000. How are you any different?
And then, all right, so StockX, they take they 10%, 10-15%. And they just gonna sell it 10-15% higher than what they gave it to you for.
Nah, I got a story about them bells.
Are you the nigga that's selling the fake shoes?
Right. I got a story about them
You that's
motherfuckers.
selling fake ass shoes.
But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm tall.
I'm hootie nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 179. I'm telling you, I keep feeling like I'm saying 179 3 episodes in a row.
For a long, 170.
But that's okay, because next week we know we'll be at 180. So yeah. We in here recording. It's Sunday, man. Yeah.
Oh, you bitch.
I sure missed the rest of my intro. Some more shit need to happen.
Shout out to the frontline workers.
Right.
The
that shit just went perfect, and it put you through the music on time. We got Baron in the building with us, man. He over there in the cut with
Shout out Martin Media.
his Dukes on. Thighs out, knees out.
Oh, yeah, my boy. Yeah, he in here.
He think he's slim now. He came in and look at my physique.
Nigga sending muscle on pictures and shit.
Yeah, Will, you gotta see him in here, man. He's showing off his physique. But where we at with a hoop?
Oh man, good week, cool week. Been a little under the weather all week, man. Been at home all week, relaxing and chilling and getting better. But that's pretty much it for me, man. I've been in the house all week. Then got the feeling better. Got out a little bit Friday. But fuck it, regular old week. How about you, Todd?
Man, same thing.
Nigga,
Well,
I
that ain't
didn't
a
know
regular
you was-
week.
I didn't know you was sick.
Wait.
I've been off work all week. Fuck you thought I was doing?
Wait, yeah.
I ain't know you was off work, so I guess I don't be paying you no attention.
But no, man, the week was straight. Finally out of formal training. That's always exciting. I'm so happy we done with that bullshit, bro. Throw you right in that fire.
So now you get to go die a horrible death.
Yeah. Gotta go in there. And again, I ran into Al.
McDonald's hiring.
I ain't going nowhere near it. I ain't going nowhere near it.
$17.
Yeah.
$17.
I like what we
Fix
doing
this,
here.
man.
But I ran into Al in the barbershop. It's crazy. Like the conversation used to be like, shit, what's happening? What's going on?
Nah, it's
to
different.
now it's strictly what we do.
Y'all got something to talk about.
Man, the whole time we were there.
I don't know
talking
why
about
you would
that
have
shit.
anything to talk about with that.
I told you what the conversation was
They do
about.
the same
I wouldn't
thing.
even talk about that.
Right. You do the same thing now, so it's just like
That should be hard too. Y'all
man,
ever realize
that shit hard as hell. Like, bro, you have no idea. Then he go into something that he struggled with, and I'm like, man, you
Al
struggle
needs
with
to start
that.
asking all them fucking questions.
So I'm gonna be the same way.
Yeah, I made sure he can come back.
Oh yeah, he got me out of that first try.
Yeah, I made sure he can come back.
Never going back to that nigga ass again.
But y'all ain't never realized that people you see outside of work, when you work with them, you still only talk about
You
work.
talk about work.
Oh yeah. Well, no, not
Sometimes.
with you, cause
Nigga, that's different. I know
Yeah,
I'm talking to worry about you.
You only known the nigga 20 years
we don't really
outside of
we-
work.
Even though we work together, we don't really work together. When you think about it,
He lying.
He ain't lying.
Like you gotta go find him if you gonna go see
This is
him.
very true. It's very true. But you get what I'm saying. But
You can catch him on 2 sometime.
yeah.
I'm gonna give me a part-time job there. I just want to be a part of it.
can't come in start that way.
Yeah.
Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah, no.
You got to graduate to that, my
Right,
boy.
yeah, my nigga.
Never
But yeah, man. Aside from that, man, just that's the highlight of the week. No more formal training. What about
So
you?
now
Joe?
what? You gonna do anything different now?
Oh yeah, we
More
the
formal training.
job, the job. Goddamn.
On the job. Too.
Yeah,
Formal
yeah.
training B.
Yeah. Joe, how about your week, bro?
Golden guy.
I was just waiting.
I thought I asked him. About
He did.
I did.
I can't. I fucked it up.
Cool week. Miss last week, y'all boys held it down. It was a lot of jokes that we'll be giving back. But don't worry.
11 p.m. sharp.
Hey, whew, let's see how long that lasts. But nah, got to go home, kick it with my folks. That's always cool. I learned something this week. A Wendy's cheeseburger. Well, no, a Wendy's junior bacon cheeseburger without bacon tastes totally different than a Wendy's cheeseburger.
Even though it's the same thing.
You would think so, but that
Maybe
shit
they,
ain't.
maybe they cook it in a little different grease or juice or some shit.
Maybe it's a different patty. I don't know, but just a Wendy's cheeseburger is trash.
They probably got that patty that got the bacon probably stuck to it already.
And they just move that bacon off, so you still got the flavor.
Like nigga got a patty bacon so crazy.
Got bacon residue on your shit.
Man.
You ain't got no
But-
bacon, you just got the residue.
But now, my week was cool. I ain't really do too much. What about you, Stock?
Cool week, normal. You know what I'm saying? Like Hoop said, busy as fuck. The weeks be flying by now, man. Like now that we back in the building and working and shit, it's like them whole zoom past. So just been busy, man. Been in the factory a lot lately. Busy. Dez, welcome back, nigga. On the 1s and 2s. You know what I'm saying? We had new Dez in here last week.
Holding it down.
That nigga got fired in two goddamn minutes, didn't he?
I wasn't here, but Mike, stop buying that goddamn Uncle Nearest. Don't nobody want to drink that shit, Mike. Stop buying that shit.
Thank you for bringing the liquor through, Mike. We appreciate
Because
it.
we damn sure ain't had no liquor.
Shit,
I did.
that shit is
Yeah, we did.
awful.
We did. Right.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
It ain't
Say
smooth.
thank you, nigga. Just say
That
thank you
shit
for
is
gifts.
awful. Well, I ain't have it, so that's why I can be objective.
It was for the dummies.
It was for the dummies.
Thank you, Mike. But that shit
Can't
is
ban
trash.
gifts.
And it made Todd talk.
Oh well, shit. I'm,
I ain't take
I'm
a
gonna
swig
start
of that
buying
shit,
miniatures on Uncle Nearest.
I ain't take a swig of that shit either.
Go get Todd his own personal collection
Yeah,
in it.
here you go.
Just got to sit it on the table. He ain't
Yeah.
going to drink it. Just sit it on the table for him.
Yeah, that shit was just.
One of them niggas, I was talking to therapist. He was like, he was laughing because he was like, man, Todd trying to be nice, can't get right, call right in, fuck it with him. I said, I told y'all, you can't be nice to that nigga. That nigga like one of them little pets, like, you know how you feel sorry for it. But if you let that motherfucker rise, it's gonna kill your ass right back. Nah, you gotta just step on it while it's down there.
Damn, Joe.
Hey, yeah, like I said, don't let me live. I'm a survivor.
Kill your ass every time I get
I think
it.
Ah, man.
Sorry, Jack.
I'm telling you, Jack, man, y'all niggas week is just getting shorter and shorter. Shut up, Jack.
We gave you a couple good weeks, you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, man, another thing, nigga, don't FaceTime us no more, man. Fuck wrong with you? Nigga, call in like a normal person. Nigga, FaceTime.
I swear, I thought you FaceTime me.
No, nigga, we was sitting here minding our own business.
You had a fake FaceTime or something?
Man, it had to be on accident. You know that can happen if you.
We was sitting here
That
recording
nigga
the
called you
pod.
can't get right? That nigga called you, did.
No, I called him.
See,
So I'm
now,
saying,
bitch,
so who-
fucked up your little joke, didn't he?
I thought he made it seem
He
like
thought
you
he had a
FaceTimed
smooth
him.
little plate in there.
We was already on the phone. You know how you can accidentally FaceTime somebody while you already on the phone? That's what happened.
I ain't call him now, nigga. That's all that matters.
He made it seem. You made it seem like he FaceTimed you first
cool,
or something.
man. You
So
just-
that's all. I'm
it
just
just
trying to
it
clear
just didn't
up.
work out.
No, when I saw it, I was like, I'm calling you.
It's a
like,
long
we
game
talking.
left.
Why is you FaceTiming me?
Pick your head up, man. It's a long game left.
You FaceTime a man.
That's cool. Pick your head up. It's a long game, man. It's just one bad play, man. Shake it off.
Y'all so tough. You can't FaceTime another man.
Hell no.
Nah,
I wanna look at
What
that.
if you need to show them something?
That's different.
We talked about that this week in class.
You ain't had shit to show nobody. You just want to talk.
Well, you don't have to be that tough for what you call masculine.
I don't look at y'all.
Let's say I call you middle of the week and I just call. And you like, what you want? I'm like, nah, I just call to check on you. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Bye.
That's
That's what we talked about in class.
That's why y'all
wrong.
need to show up, man, on Tuesday.
Men need to check on other men more.
That nigga already checked out. He looking at his phone.
Right. Because we talking about his feelings. You know how that is.
Did we cuss a lot so far?
And we
No,
always
I
talk.
think we did good this time. But
right.
we're going to head back on me.
Right.
19 cuss words.
Yeah, we trying to clean it up.
Nah, man, I always
Yeah, I
check
don't
on
think
y'all.
anybody
though.
curse
I just
you.
don't have to call you and talk to you like that. It ain't the checking on me part. It's just I don't want to talk to you about it.
Well, that's what we said.
Well, who do you talk to?
So
then?
look,
I can text you about it.
No, so what happened was in class, the dude had a horrible week. It was a terrible week. And he came and met his homeboy. They met for drinks or lunch or whatever. And so he was like, man, how was your week? And they replayed his horrible week.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he turned to tell his homeboy, he was like, it was cool. So he never really told what his problem was. We sit there and bottle it all up and never express what we going through.
I think if it gets to that point where we need to, we do.
I told them I think that our group do that.
Yeah, so I ain't. So
But a lot of people don't.
Don't try to downplay me, fuck niggas. See who
There
they do.
it goes.
No,
Yeah.
niggas.
Some people don't always tell you. They just,
Who to stop deflecting?
All right, so-
they just some
Stop
people just get on
deflecting,
Instagram and be like, nigga, hey nigga, stop talking about my crypto.
But nah, I talk about it when I need to. If I feel like, and that's one thing about me. If I feel like I need to talk about something, I will. I just don't feel like I need to talk about everything because I deal with a lot of shit internally and I deal with it. It's not like I let that shit eat me up and bother me and soak in it.
But are you dealing with
Internally,
it?
what are you
So what do you do with internally?
Problems that I be having.
You don't think talking to someone outside of you?
Not all the time.
Internal?
All of the time, talking to somebody doesn't help your problems.
So what you do?
sometimes,
You gotta-
sometimes damn, I fucked up, or this is fucked up. I gotta fix it.
Have
And
you
me
ever
talking to somebody?
have
ain't
you
gonna
ever
fix it.
kept something that was bothering you or that you was going through and then you finally told somebody and actually it didn't fix it, but it felt better telling somebody?
Yeah, I've had that as well.
See?
But that doesn't mean I always want to do that either.
I understand. I ain't trying to fight you to tell people. I'm just saying they said that men have a problem with telling people what's going on with them.
I mean, you can see it that way.
And it said that men are often unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like can go all week with feeling like they're not being known. Like
Not being heard, not being known. It's
Your
a
wife-
statistic.
your
This-
wife don't
This come
understand
from
you.
therapists,
Like,
not us.
yeah. You know, like you saying one thing, she hearing another, and then you wondering why you don't understand what I just said.
Did they say who fault that is though? Even like,
I ain't gonna blame them.
No,
I ain't blaming. I'm just trying to
it never really placed
Is
blame.
it, you know,
It never really placed blame, but it did say that men need to start being more expressive. But we also talked about what happens when men do be expressive.
so how do
I ain't finna talk to you niggas about nothing.
we win? Goddamn.
Well, it ain't even niggas, because niggas gonna probably
that
understand
what he
what you're
said.
saying.
No, I ain't say that.
You did just
I
say
didn't
that.
say that.
I ain't talking to you niggas
How
about
you
that. Don't
win?
FaceTime me.
I ain't say
That's
that.
what you said.
No, I said don't FaceTime me, but I also said if I want to,
I might want to look at you and make sure you're all right.
What's the difference between FaceTime and what we doing right now, Huda?
That's different.
How?
Cause I'm not standing at home like, hey, what's up? Can't get right.
But if I'm FaceTime,
Nigga smiling at the phone.
Don't look at directly in your eyes, nigga. You can't be staring in your eyes all close and
Nigga
shit.
don't want to smile looking at you, nigga.
You know that nigga hold the phone close and shit. Nigga, back up. Nigga, I'm way over here. That's the difference.
Like I want to sit there and just look in your eyes, nigga.
But
Fuck
if
wrong
I'm
with you?
FaceTiming you, I'm it's to show you something.
Then show me that, not
Because
your
I done
eyes.
FaceTime you before.
And show me some crawfish.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not looking at you, goddamn. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely FaceTime to show some shit. But definitely don't FaceTime me to talk.
Yeah, I want to just look.
Call me.
Y'all bad.
But y'all know y'all can call me. I'll talk. That'd be Hooter. What you want?
I'll talk to you when I need to.
Sometimes.
I'll talk to you.
Hooter goddamn give your ass a 4-minute
You
conversation.
just got to get to the point, man. I am straight.
What if I don't
and
want to get to the point?
I mean,
I'm venting.
I feel you, and I'll let you vent.
Sometimes.
Nah,
That nigga
like, if you go to vent,
Did it kill you? All right then, so fuck that shit.
All right, fuck that shit.
sometimes that's what niggas need. Niggas be needing that. Nigga, you all right?
leave?
No.
Fuck it.
Fuck it then, nigga. Why you telling me?
Get off my phone.
Damn, bitch, I want to think of that. I might. Shit, I don't know.
Either you gonna leave, if you're gonna not gonna leave, go make it work. Sometimes it's that simple.
But who people need people to vent to sometimes.
I understand.
And
that,
be
though.
understood.
You can just listen. You ain't even you ain't gotta fix it.
Hey,
Hold on.
can I ask y'all a question?
I don't know why y'all talking.
I was just about to say, can I ask y'all a question? Because y'all think this for the work?
No, it's not that. I'm saying I don't know why y'all sitting here talking to me about that when you're acting like you can't vent to me. Everybody in here has vented to me, and I've listened and gave you good feedback.
Well,
Ain't no well nothing, nigga.
good feedback. I mean,
It was feedback.
Good feedback. Whether it was good or bad, I've listened, I've heard, I've given feedback. So y'all trying to make it seem like anytime you come talk to me, like, nigga, shut the fuck up and go be a man. No, I don't do that.
Man, it's close.
nigga, y'all know what I played in barbed wire fences. Nigga, fuck wrong with y'all?
You think this shit a problem to me? Damn. All right, Hoodie, let me just get off the phone.
But I am one of those believers, man. Most times that shit be internal, and most times it's some shit you got to deal with yourself and fix yourself. Most times, not all the time, but most times.
Did
That's
y'all?
just how I'm wired.
The fuck wrong with my Wi-Fi?
The Wi-Fi.
Oh shit, that fucked me up.
Got him.
The people, man, the the statistics of the over 5 million people per month was quitting for the last 4 or 5 months. Now they starting to say that a lot of people are regretting the way that they handled it.
Why? What's the reason for regret?
They need their
The
job
money,
back.
motherfucker. That shit sound cool when you got the little $20,000 in the bank, but that shit can go away really fast. Goddamn it, shit.
I learned that real quick for them 3 months.
Hey, yeah.
For them 3 months, niggas spend about 30 grand in 3 months. Like, what the fuck happened? Like,
Sheesh.
shit crazy, fool.
Your LLC
But a lot of
ain't
they said
popping.
26% of it was of those people said they wish their job just wasn't enough for them to stay, so they're not going back. But it's a lot of people having job quitters regret.
Yeah.
I would definitely have that job quitter's regret. Because that shit's convenient, man. You know this check is coming in the next 2 weeks. You know it's coming. You can go in there and perform good. You can go in there and perform bad, and it's coming. But if I go shoot these bad photos or I don't get these photos to keep coming in, that shit ain't never guaranteed. I don't ever know what I'm going to do from 1 week to the next.
And then that has a lot to do with the microwave era that we live in too, man. Like everything ain't gonna happen quick like that. Like i.e. this content factor. Like I'm pretty sure it's many nights you probably were like, man, this shit here. Like when you first started, you're like, man, damn, what the fuck I just did. Even though you ain't quit your job, but I'm saying, like if you would have, just think how your emotional and mental state. You know what I'm saying? What you would have been like if you didn't have that
I
income coming
understand
in.
the regret if you had a good job, but if your job was already trash and
You can go get another
Right, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
subpar job. Yeah.
And I be noticing, like I be seeing a lot of people quit good jobs.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they feel like that.
Especially a lot of
Yeah, ideal.
younger people.
And
Right.
it's mainly the younger ones.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. Like, what you
Well,
gonna do?
because a lot of them don't have. Some of them. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Some of them don't have those pressures yet. Like they don't have like.
Families,
mortgage,
Yeah. They not dealing with all of that shit just
Yeah,
yet.
younger people like they stay on the job like 2-3 years.
I ain't never had that chance or opportunity to do because fresh out of college, I had kids.
Yeah. Nigga, you had them in college, motherfucker.
high
You
school.
fresh out of college.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
That nigga didn't wait.
Did
But they were me and Baron had this conversation a bunch of times, but like I just feel like you can't quit your job until whatever you're doing pays you more than what your job is doing.
Right.
That at least needs to be the
Yeah.
start, or you can at least see where,
or it's close.
This could go.
or yeah, like okay, this job is hindering me from making more than what I can. Then you can try your hand at it. But if you just going and it's year one and it ain't really yielding full results, yeah, it's tough to quit. Like right now, we starting to get more daytime bookings. Like, okay, now if you start getting 10, 12 of the motherfuckers, like, hey, I want to record it, like, we might have to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, how we finna make this work? So that's how I feel that it looked like.
Then they see a lot of people who going out here and it actually work for them. Some people it's gonna work for.
Of
It
course.
ain't gonna work for everybody though.
A lot of people figure out how to get paid without working during the pandemic. Pandemic over with though.
It's a new way you can get paid in Texas doing that shit too. You seen that the Texas Senate is gonna now allow people to sue the social media platforms for removing or banning their content?
Well, because they said they trying to make it illegal to use it, right?
Well, they were just saying people in Texas now can take legal action against social media outlets that censor their content. On Wednesday, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in Texas passed HB 20 that will allow users of Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter to sue social media companies for removing or banning their content. This move come after Donald Trump was blocked on social media websites.
I don't like that. That's gonna go somewhere crazy. Because what about hate crime and shit like that?
Or nudity or violence. Well,
I don't care about the nudity
see
part.
violence everywhere.
I don't care about the nudity part.
It's tough because
But you don't want people popping it open on Facebook.
I mean, I don't care. That's on them if that's what they're gonna post. Like the nudity part, but they ain't telling them to hurt somebody.
boobies.
You know, shit like that.
Nah.
But like if I see some hate speech, whatever, like, hey, go shoot a black person. Nah, that shit gotta come down. But if you put a little titty up there, I don't care.
And then if they pull it down, they can sue.
Yeah,
That
they can
shit
sue for that
Well,
shit.
that's why either way this becoming a slippery slope because
Yeah.
how you do it, like what governance.
That's
Like
not- that's
to me, social media are private companies. They're private entities. Private companies
shit.
can do what they really want. It's
This
their
don't fit my
rules.
standard.
Just don't use their business. Don't you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like Hoot said, you got to have something in place for hate crime.
And the terms and conditions that you didn't read, that you agreed to, said none of this, or I could take it down.
Yeah, like
But Texas is saying
That's like going into a gas station that say you must wear a shirt and want to sue them because you don't want to wear a shirt.
I feel like we blurred the lines of freedoms. Like you do have freedom of speech. Like even if you want to spew hate speech, you just can't do it on this platform. You can get right off this platform and go yell as much as you want at the grocery store, anywhere else you want to
Go yell on the corner.
You just can't
Go
do
on
it
my
at this
space.
private company. That's just like me going into a private country club and they got rules, a dress code, and I come in that bitch in flip flops and sweatpants.
go away.
You gotta leave.
Right.
I can't turn
Sue
around and
you.
say, man, I want to sue these people.
That's Texas state of Texas fault. That's gonna be bad. That ain't gonna be good. Has it passed? It ain't gonna pass. It shouldn't pass. But
I don't know what stage they in.
But Texas also trying to ban filters.
Well, they said that wasn't true.
Oh, okay.
I had that on here and I was about to talk about it, but then I looked it up some more and dug a little deep. They said that wasn't true.
Man.
It should ban.
This
Some of these people need a little filter.
it's getting crazy, man.
Cheat.
It's still getting crazy.
It's getting
Louisiana, they're about to introduce a bill that will make abortion murder. They basically passing a bill that once the egg is fertilized, that's considered a human being, and anybody that try to terminate their pregnancy will be considered a murderer. They're trying to make terms under it to make that first degree murder.
Man, every southern state just trying to be the worst at this point. Like it just
Yeah, it's
is
like
what it is.
I'm finna outworse you. This
Hey, them niggas definitely trying to outworse each other.
damn, bro. Like that's oof.
Fool, Missouri trying to make abortion illegal, and if you had sex, you got to prove that you didn't have sex in Missouri.
You didn't have sex, not that you did.
Fuck up. How you do that?
Yeah, how you do that?
Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Tag
These
your
people
location,
crazy.
goddamn, for your
Yeah.
crush app.
Sheesh.
Like these folks is crazy. Like in one of the bordering states or some shit that will allow abortion because people just going over the bridge or whatever.
It's crazy how you sit home and come up with this shit.
Hey man, these folks.
Oh, I know what
folks
you
is
got to do.
wild.
You got to prove that you didn't have it here in Missouri.
My nigga, the gas is $5. Ain't no baby formula, and this is shit that they worried about.
My nigga, this shit is weird.
Yeah, we had some weird times.
We had some weird shit, right?
And then there's people trying to ban condoms. So shit, you want everybody had AIDS and a baby? What the fuck?
Well, yeah, let's go up north, man. You know,
And birth
let's just
control.
move.
And birth control.
Because obviously the South
They
is on
banning
some
all
shit.
the ways for you to stop having a baby, but basically making you have. I don't get it. I don't. It's confusing.
They
It's
said
weird.
that it was a rise in vasectomy research.
Yeah.
Well, if abortion ain't an option,
Right here, yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Gotta
And
do
you
what
can
you
go
gotta
back
do.
and reverse that bitch a little later if
But
you need to.
in Missouri, you gonna get fucked up. You got to prove you didn't have sex. Even though you can't goddamn procreate, you got to prove you
Get
ain't
your
have
flight and go to another
I mean,
state.
I
goddamn,
mean, you know,
get
I
your shit
paid
done.
for the hotel, but like she went to sleep.
All right. That was her side nigga baby, basically. That's her side nigga. I can't even have babies. What you talking about? That's her
say
side
baby.
nigga baby.
You brought up that formula shortage. I was gonna ask you about that, how that's going, because I don't know if people haven't been paying attention. I just really saw it yesterday, but it's a shortage in baby formula.
Absolutely.
No, the shelves are
Empty.
out.
That's
They're
crazy.
Literally empty.
And then I saw like a lot of people were saying just breastfeed or just do that. And for idiots who may not know that,
Yeah.
some people can't produce enough to
Right.
feed the baby,
Right.
or they're not producing milk at all. So like, what you tell those people?
And the baby might have dietary needs that
Right.
you can't
You
breastfeed.
can't. Yeah. You can't just feed them or give them milk. You have to have some have gentle, digestive systems. It's just weird. It is hard to find and shit. And when you find it, they limit you. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to Target in Alabaster, and they only let you buy 4 like little things of milk.
So you got to go to Target
The
3 days in
cans?
a row to get
Nah,
food.
not even the cans with the shit
powder?
that you mix. Not even the powder. This is the actual made milk. It looked like a coffee creamer. That's the one we have. That's the only ones we can find.
Oh, they fancy nowadays.
Yes, sir.
Now-
But those you can find them, and if you see them, it's like 5 or 6 left on the shelf because they only allow you to get 4 per customer. So
And how long that'll last for?
probably about a week, if that.
So you got to go
That's
back 3
crazy.
days in a row to feed your baby for a month.
And it ain't in Sam's. With Taylor, I would go to Sam's, get the formula, you know what I'm saying? And they gave you 2 big ass bass drums full.
Yeah.
It's wholesale shit. So
I,
they ain't even in Sam's.
What make it worse is what they saying why it's happening. They said that a lot of it is just because of corporate greed, like we always talk about. It's something about a $5.2 billion stock buyback, and that's where they focused and pushed a lot of the money. The biggest corporation that make the baby formula was allegedly buying stock back, and they didn't put enough. They could have caught this. They had an inventory that was bad. They had something that they needed to fix. It would have cost them money, of course, to fix it, but they was too busy worrying about the profits and not the
Losses.
loss.
Babies, goddamn.
now, I saw something on the internet. I didn't know if it was true or not, but it might be. And if it helps, it helps. It was saying to go to Amazon and change from United States to Canada because they said it's only a shortage in the United States. I just did it. I didn't know you could do this, but it's a lot of baby formula on here available, and it'll ship right to your house.
But again, you have to, your kid has to.
Well, no, I'm just saying,
I get what
check.
you're saying.
Yeah, go look. Like, I don't know if that's really even, but go look. So
That shit just weird, man. I'm thinking this because
I done seen people say they drove for hours to
I'm
baby
thinking
formula.
the shortage was simply because people are not working and we can't get the
Shipping
inventory.
this shit high
right.
on that.
Now, one of those big plants had contamination, so they had to throw everything out.
Abbott Nutrition, the largest manufacturer of popular baby formula, was forced to recall formulas and ultimately shut down its largest factory amid FDA investigation into Cronbacher infection, which can be lethal in babies. So that was one of the things that they had to stop, but they could have fixed it. Again, it was greed. That $5.73 billion that they spent on the stock buyback.
Spend a little money, rich fuckers.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what you would do. Like, I remember like that when you used to get the little wick shit. Yeah, for right out of college, you get the hell out of that shit. But that shit used to be great. But the milk that they give you didn't last the whole month. You still had to put your own money on it. But now to actually say that you can't even go and possibly buy it. And you think about places that got those food deserts. Or like places like, you can go to Alabaster, you can go to Trustville, you can go to a lot of different places to try to find maybe what you need
Some
and
people,
piece it
they own
together.
stores.
But some people might be 30, 40, 50 miles from a decent store that may give them what they need. So
Or in your area, it's only like Dollar Generals, but they had it, but now they don't. And now you don't have the access to.
So like Ken Get Right said, use Amazon in Canada. That shit's there. Is it shipping higher? Do you still get it timely?
I mean, if your baby needed it, then. But it was saying Prime. So if you got Prime, then that's what it was saying. But just go look for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What it is, Amazon.ca.
No, you can change at the
can just
bottom.
change
You
them.
just scroll all the way down. You can change at the bottom. I never knew that either.
No, you just told me some shit I ain't know
Do
about.
like Nike India and get shoes that's sold out over here and just take a while to get to you. But
I get
Order them
Jordan
from
with
India
a
if you want to,
goddamn-
goddamn.
Air
You
Max.
gonna get them can't get rights. Hey,
Air Wax.
Speaking of can't get rights, y'all saw Nike is accusing can't get right of selling fake counterfeit shoes on StockX.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I'm just talking
For
shit. Nike
$180.
accusing StockX of selling fake shoes on their site.
They said they bought some, and they won.
They bought 5 pair.
Yeah.
So Nike bought some from
now,
StockX.
Now, how all 5 pair? Like, all cap, man. How all 5 pair was?
You think Nike capping?
All 5. Well,
Nike too reputable to do that.
Well,
Like,
no,
what
no,
would be
no,
their?
no. Well, they just didn't buy 5. They probably bought 100 or whatever.
Oh.
They Nike, yeah. So
Well, they
now
said-
that
Even if they did buy 100 and they got 5, nigga, that's 5 pair fake shoes.
Because I don't know how to look. I really don't
And
know how
then
to
you
look
know
for
they
fake
ain't buy
shoes.
them whole retail.
I be sporting the fuck out them hoes.
I don't know how to look for them.
well, some of them be obvious, but you know, if that colorway never came out and stuff like that, but like the actual ones, I don't know.
Yeah. That's what
Some
I'm
of them be a little different, but I don't know.
How you win? Can you really win that lawsuit if Nike saying nigga you selling something fake?
saying. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
The machine, baby.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Whatever they asking for StockX before you be out of business and bankrupt, you might want to goddamn try to negotiate.
But even,
I think
that's probably hurting their business even more so.
Do you think that's something like a move for Nike to try to just get them out of business? We don't want y'all around, really.
Man,
Could.
I really think that Nike's trying to just take over the whole thing.
But they can't make it up though.
Right.
So like if they sold some fake shoes, that's
Y'all sold
StockX
them.
problem
Right.
for letting them
We
sell
need to
it.
stop them.
But then with StockX, when you complain or you tell them, hey, these are fake, you know what I'm saying? They ain't giving you your money back.
They
just
don't?
like, hell no. They hadn't been.
I thought that's the purpose of
Well,
them
no,
certifying the shoes.
Well, no, yeah, they're
They
supposed
do.
to certify.
They're supposed to certify,
Right,
but
Can't
people.
Get Right came on and said, right? They,
No. He
Yeah.
said somebody bought some fake ones and then tried to give them back, and then they
Yes.
wouldn't buy them. They
They
said
they
it
were
was
fake
They said they were fake, and they do, but it was like, I bought them from you. How you know what I'm saying?
because they was supposed to have been certified.
Right.
So,
So,
but that certification fool, because I done sold there, like they be like, we got them, and then
Certified.
in a couple of hours, they been to sent me the money. I'm like, bruh, how many motherfuckers certified fires y'all got that wears that fast? But
And they probably can't check all them damn shoes. And
they probably like think it's a human doing. Like, man, I don't give a fuck today. Like, goddamn, I'm ready to get off. Yeah, these hoes are real. Fuck it. Because it's probably paperwork you got to do when you say they fake. It's humans. It ain't like it's they running it through an X-ray machine or some shit. So
A 19-year-old kid certifying them hoes.
Yeah, and that shit weird, man.
he don't give a fuck because he's
Right.
gonna still get paid
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah.
week, nigga, for doing his 8 hours worth of work.
Shit weird though, bro. Like sneaker game just got fucked up, man.
But
In a bad
I
spot.
mean, overall, yeah, I do resell. But overall, I hope that shit hurt them. I hope it hurt all of them.
Do y'all think that it'll ever get a time where, like, you know, you try to go on sneaker app, you can't really get them. You can't really get them out the store that much no more. Do you ever think it'll get a time where that get bad for business for Nike, where people just be like, man, fuck it, I'm just finna start wearing Adidas or shit that I can just get my hands on?
Yeah, but then it's the cool Adidas, which right now is Yeezys, which you go through the same
Same
thing.
thing.
No, I'm just saying, all that people just be like, man,
Oh.
fuck it, nigga, I'm finna.
No. That's why Nike only make 1 million pair. They only make 1 million pair so people can be like people even post when they don't get shoes. But now people even post, you know what I'm saying, if they get them, if they don't get them, like it's a thing now. So that's why like Nike can make 10 million shoes if they wanted to. You see the one like the Christmas J's, everybody can get a pair of them if they wanted to, damn near. Like the next, like it's gonna be the same thing, but they want some stuff to be exclusive because that's how they stay Nike.
And exclusive, and so you can buy them the next time they come out. If you didn't get them this time, you're going to try even harder the next time.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, Nike done pretty much put everybody out of business. Shit,
Yeah.
this what Nike, Foot Locker, and Hibbits maybe.
Is it Nike
And see, that's what I'm
or is
thinking.
it themselves?
But no, but not like why am I giving you a cut when I could just
Opened up a store, sell my shoe, and
or I don't even need a storefront no more.
right, go
Sneakers
online.
out.
Right.
Go on here.
I don't know, man. Like, I think Foot Locker, Champs, and all them other shoe stores in trouble. I don't know if you've been to the Galleria lately, but Foot Action, that be like
I
Are
haven't
they
been
still
to-
open?
pawn shop or something. For real, them niggas, they down bad.
I ain't been
that
in the
hoe.
shoe store in them all in forever.
And then House of Hoops. When they first, man, House of Hoops over, man, that was all the exclusive sneakers in there. And them boys got fucking Air Force Ones in there whole now.
I just been
They definitely got the worst shit. They got the shoes that nobody in America gonna want.
Right. So
Because why would you? I mean,
I seen Fred sent the picture though. He had found them white, orange, and black Barclays in the store. He was in New York, but he
no.
I'm just saying he found them in the store.
Okay.
I was in the NBA store in what was that? In New York, and they had shit still on the shelves that been sold out online. Right. So like places like that, yeah, they still have stuff. So because they had them Carolina blue them first Jumpmans.
Birmingham like shoes.
Yeah.
Shit, don't matter to them.
They need to buy them from the New York store then. So.
Yeah. Get on the airplane, come up to the store. We got you.
Ship them down here.
We were talking about this weird shit that's going on. I think you had more goddamn details on it. But did y'all see the little kid that was bamming on the people door with the whip looking for the black girl?
I'd have kicked his ass. I'm walking out the door.
Oh, I didn't know he was looking for a girl.
Yeah, he was looking.
For the little daughter.
9-year-old daughter.
Oh yeah,
With a whip.
Man, you seen how that nigga beat on the daughter like he owned that motherfucker. Get your little. I would have horse kicked that nigga off my porch.
That slap look like nigga.
Yeah,
But there's more to it. I seen that shit too. But the dad went to the parents.
He did.
And the nigga pulled a gun out
had
on
a gun.
him.
He almost shot.
He shot that bitch.
But when I was reading it, they say he almost shot himself and his daughter was right there by him. So it's not like he was shooting at the people. He's so stupid. He almost shot himself.
He got arrested.
He did.
He got arrested by him.
As he should have.
That's right.
They was in
The whole
Texas,
thing was-
wasn't it?
I don't know. Because the whole thing was he was denying that his son was doing all of this shit that's on camera.
The shit
without
is on
even
camera, right?
without even considering maybe your son did that shit.
Man.
Like if somebody come to my house, at least I'm gonna consider like, hey, I'm sorry my kid did this. Do you have some proof that my kid did this? I'm not just gonna sit here and fully deny. Nah, my kid ain't doing none of this shit. Get off my lawn.
And if your kid that fucking crazy, he ain't just started being that goddamn crazy. He done did some crazy shit at home in front of you too.
Yeah, my man beat down the door.
Man, slapped that bitch with big long whip. Look at him. First he bammed, then he slapped, and then he said they scratched their car up. They scratched up the Audi. You scratch on my Audi if you want to, little boy.
Did y'all see what it was that the dad got arrested for? Discharging a firearm or some
no,
shit?
it was like dangerous conduct or some wicked shit like that.
Probably because the child was
It was
there.
like dangerous conduct. It was something like that. What that say there?
Facing felony charges for the arrest.
Facing criminal mischief charges. 9-year-old boy.
He was the
That was the nine.
family. It don't say the charges, but they said his ass arrested.
I saw
they
one,
felony
I
charges.
saw one with the dad. It said the actual charge with the dad. Little boy, you better get your ass
up out of here. Who the fuck you think you is? Okay, I like it. Come to the door proper.
Right.
It's just weird times we living in. Like Hoot said, man, it would have been, like, hey, let me talk to him and let me see what happened. Or, can you show me the video too? Like, you do something. Yeah, because you finna have to pay for the shit.
You definitely gonna have to.
I want to applaud Budden too, man. He was pretty calm, man. He went over there like a father's supposed to do. Let you know, like, hey, man, some shit going on in my house that your kid did. And then even when the white man was getting a little testing hostile with him, he did what he was supposed to do. Back up off his property because the man said get off his property. So do what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. He went on to the sidewalk and then they got into a little verbal altercation.
He was booked for deadly conduct.
Yeah,
because the bullet that came out almost struck his daughter. That's crazy.
When did he shoot at him?
Like he was right there in the house. And that's if you could hear this part right here, they was like, "Oh, hold on, let's go. We gotta go." On that, you could tell when he rushed back in. That's his daughter right there standing in the door back there behind him. You can see him right here. But if you could hear the pow.
On the video, I kept looking for that. On the video that I seen like that, it cut off right when he walked in on the sidewalk. You don't never hear the gunshot.
The one I saw, you can actually hear it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy if his daughter wouldn't have been there or the child, whatever, and he'd have shot him in Texas, he probably got off.
No, I mean, not with all of this proof, because they got proof that if your kid coming over here, I'm just coming to talk to you. I ain't being violent.
I feel threatening you on my property.
But I'm not.
But he leaving.
This right here, I'm not threatening you. I'm just talking to you.
No. He didn't
at that point, he
didn't.
I'm just saying.
And I don't have a weapon.
No. You can't say that because right now they talking. he goes out into the driveway. Like when he walk all the way back out into the thing, and they still talking. He still ain't shot yet at this point. They talking.
He off his property.
They were still talking when he did.
But also, again, who knows? That's us logically thinking.
Yeah. A lot of times
when that shit happens, who knows what they gonna actually say happened? You know, he was threatened. He according to the law, it's okay. Who knows, man?
Yeah. But anyway,
us, no, man. That man was never threatened. He was coming to tell you, your kid is a little badass kid. You need to beat his ass. He
and come
scratched my
fix
car.
this shit.
Yeah, fix my goddamn car.
And though.
Yeah, well, he finna have to do all that shit and some time probably behind what he just did. So.
And you got to spend a lot of money right now. I was watching something and people was like, I was listening to a podcast. It was like the best thing you could do is raise kids, because if you raise your kids right, it makes it easier on you. You don't have to spend money for things that you don't normally have to spend money for.
Oh, yeah.
And here's one of those things.
So now does one of them kind of got to move now?
It's just gonna. I don't think it's gonna be no beef. I can live across the street from a nigga without having a beef with him, even though we have beef. Even if I see you.
But you just seen the little entitled kid knocking on his door.
I just know he better not come back to my door.
Hey,
that's all. As long as he don't come back to my door, I'm good.
Like obviously
this little for my life.
Obviously, little buddy ain't get reprimanded by his parents in there. I mean, they defended the boy right here, so he ain't do nothing wrong. So he gonna do it again. So yeah, like hey, look, your kid come over here. It ain't.
I think they're gonna have a talk now.
Actual slave whip, like slave style whip.
Man, listen.
And swung that bitch like they said that bitch watching us get our ass whooped 24/7.
That's a family heirloom.
Yeah,
his great granddaddy passed it down generation.
They gotta hang it over the
he would have got that bitch
to get out the fireplace.
You bought Babe Ruth,
Baby Ruthie,
Baby Ruthie.
And where the fuck was the parents at when he would have got that
watching
shit?
them? Go ahead, Junior. Now Junior got your head locked up. Stupid.
That might be his parents' sex toy. That bitch got a little bend to it. That's a real whip.
50 Shades of Grey in that
bitch. You think the little girl whooped his ass or something?
And Stock told me that yesterday.
It was something about they said that he had got jumped. So they said he got jumped earlier, like a couple days before that or something. I don't know.
By girl?
But I don't know no details on that, so I don't want to be wrong. That was some straight internet shit, so I don't want to say that was true.
Look at that bitch, fool. That's a whip. That ain't no stick. That's a whip.
That's a whip, bro. That's a real whip, dog.
See, that's the kind of shit I be talking about when I say I'm finna put my kid in self-defense classes, man. Like your child come back with a broken nose. Hey, what did your child do to my child? Because
I'm not gonna hurt.
They teach you in self-defense. Hey, not to fight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hurt.
If he gets it out,
but I slap his ass.
You did it.
I don't give a shit if my daughter could fight. If a boy come fight her.
Again, I'm saying, like, I get what you're saying. I'm saying, like, I don't want to hear it at that point.
It'll be good to be
self-defense.
It'll be good to be like, fuck him up, baby.
Right.
He go your turn.
Sick him.
That's wild, though.
Damn. That's crazy.
Weird.
Our thoughts and prayers, man, go out to the 10 people that were killed in the supermarket in Buffalo, New York. A white terrorist, 18-year-old white terrorist, traveled miles and miles to a predominantly black area in Buffalo, New York, and killed 10 people. I didn't really see all the names yet, but one of the ladies who he killed was
Pearl Young.
77-year-old Pearl Young.
Just celebrated her birthday.
For 25 years, she ran basically a pantry where every Saturday she fed people in Central Park. Took her own money, her own things, went up there every Saturday to feed whoever would show up. 77 years old, senseless. I don't know if anybody's seen the video. There's a video circulating. I would advise not to watch it if you know. It just go to show what we talk about a lot, like how you get to see these things that once used to be like censored or you didn't get to see them. Now you get to see them. It's very horrific. A lot of those people didn't stand a chance with what he was shooting. I don't even know what kind of gun they said it was. It had to be some kind of assault rifle.
Looked like some big shit.
Yeah, because it was firing fast. Even sick to he
live streamed it.
He live streamed it, but in the live stream you see him. He sees a white man or what looks like a Caucasian man in the aisle and basically apologized to him. Oh, I'm sorry, and left him alone. Didn't shoot. So he looks like he was very conscious of what he was doing, so they can't try to play the crazy thing. But it's just a sick video, man. It's a lot of sick individuals out there, man. None of these people deserve nothing that happened to them. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family, the victims, in that community, man. That's terrorizing to everybody involved, including people like us, man, who just because the way we look, we know that somebody will want to do something to us undeservingly.
At the grocery store. And it's crazy, man. Like, what are you? You drove 200 miles. What are you so angry about as an 18-year-old kid?
I don't care.
Like, how have you lived long enough to be mad at black people that you would go do this?
I don't
200
care.
miles away?
I don't
care.
care.
Either, but
I wonder. I mean, but
I don't care to know that.
But I want. Well, it's just how sick people minds are. Like, why'd you pick this supermarket 200 miles away? It ain't like you just know that supermarket. Like, why'd you pick this supermarket? Why aren't you at 200 miles? You ain't calmed down yet. And what they but they said I read somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, he didn't put up stuff before and he believed so much in Tucker, what's his
Carlson?
Yeah. So these folks be thinking this shit just for ratings. Like, y'all are really exciting, you know what I'm saying, people like this to do shit like this. And then you're gonna hide your hand like, oh, you know, it's just my opinion. But no, y'all are boosting these people up to do stupid shit like this. So his ass need to die. Like, there's probably gonna be a Fed charge. I'm pretty sure they're gonna charge him with a hate crime.
Yeah, they already said that they charged him with a federal hate crime.
And Feds don't have the death penalty, do they?
Good question. I don't
think so. I think it's state.
I don't think so. Yeah, but shit, I hope they let the state get it so he can die. So he don't need to be in jail and Feds for 20, 30, 40. Well, no,
It said
don't-
the feds can seek death
Yeah,
penalty.
lethal injection or whatever.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Shoot him up.
Oh yeah, they did. They started it back under the Trump.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you see these people, they legalizing gun carrying, they're making it. You don't have to have your license and nothing like that. You see what happens. Like, this ain't the first time this didn't happen. This ain't the second time.
It ain't gonna be the last.
Right, it's not gonna be the last. So here's like, okay, they change laws when we get into it. Like, when I see you, a white person making it, you know, they're doing it, I'm gonna do it too. Like, why can you? If we stockpile guns just because white people stockpile guns, I guarantee you they change laws because, oh, these guys are armed. Then they'll try to again move the goalposts. We get it, but we're not going into like grocery stores in Beverly Hills and shooting up fucking Rodeo Drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an issue that you really have to pay attention in your community. These elections that's coming up, man, you have to vote. These people that are in charge of these, writing these laws and passing them, you have to get somebody in there that's willing to stand there against the NRA and say, look, this is enough. We done seen enough of this shit here. Only mass shootings that's happening are coming from your side. We need to do something.
That's the tough part, though. Ain't
Like,
nobody gonna stand up to the NRA.
But at the end of the day, man, if people voting these people in here, they can.
But
presidents don't want to do it.
I fully agree with what you're saying,
But I
Todd.
do too.
But what the NRA is going to say, well, if somebody would have been there carrying, they could have maybe shot him and saved some lives.
If he can't carry this motherfucker,
I'm not going to argue. I'm just saying that's what they're going to say.
And I'm talking about them making it a law that you can just carry this shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about those people. We live in a state. You don't have to have a fucking pistol permit anymore.
You should at least have to have a permit. Like, God,
my God, what the fuck you think gonna happen?
More and more.
And again,
more and more.
it happens. And with the climate that we're in, guys, I'm telling you, this shit, like, it can't keep happening. And black people are gonna be like, you know what? That's it.
Do you think we ever turn that corner and do what they do?
Man, with these young folk out here, I'm telling you,
people are going to start carrying more. They're going to start carrying more.
I'm not talking about carrying more. I'm talking about go and shoot up their grocery stores.
No.
That's what I'm talking
No,
about.
that ain't the same. And you shouldn't.
I'm talking about
No.
these young generation. I think the younger generation, like of like millennials, like we talk about it all the time. Them niggas have no code. They don't care. They'll rob and shoot anything.
They're not going over there to do
They're
it.
not
They ain't
gonna do it
going
in
over there to
Marlboro.
do it. But I'm saying,
I don't even
like,
want to talk about that shit like that, man. That shit's sick. I don't want to talk about nobody going to nobody's neighborhood and doing no shit like this. We got to focus on the nigga who did what he did.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not focused. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, like, it's okay for him to have that kind of rifle, but with our millennials, like black millennial kids, they can have that same shit. Now, when they see us doing like we're stockpiling guns like they are doing it, then I guarantee they change those laws.
I don't know if they do that though, because they changing the laws to where anybody can have those guns. So we can go stockpile them too.
Think about the nigga who hit our group message all the time with a brand new some type of gun. I'm pretty sure that nigga got 1 billion guns, whoever he is.
But that guy,
and we can,
sure
and we can, we
stay
just
legal, stay safe.
We just don't do that shit. We just don't do it, and we can.
I think everybody should carry. If you can,
at this point, like I'm totally with it.
I'm talking about everywhere. Church.
I wish everybody would. I wish everybody wouldn't carry.
I'm with you.
It was either or.
I wish they wouldn't.
Yeah,
but that's not gonna happen.
I don't want more guns. Me personally,
Me neither.
I don't want more guns because we got too many out this motherfucker.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying what I want.
I agree.
I get it. Like that's like we all wanted that primarily. Like I'm pretty sure.
And I don't think everybody deserves the right to carry.
I don't. But at the same time,
they should make it hard.
Like that nigga yesterday, bro. Did you see that gun, bro?
I saw the big gun, but that's why I stopped. I can't watch shit
Did you
like
see that fucking gun?
I just can't watch shit like that.
I've been telling y'all for years. You ought to have a certain credit score to be able to get a gun. No mental health, like no.
He ain't about credit score. I'm just saying, nigga have to, like that kind of gun, bro.
You can't rent a car, but you can buy a gun.
That kind of gun that man had, bro. You have to like. That ain't some shit you could just go in the academy and buy, fool.
Right.
You go to
all you gotta do is be 18.
What's your store?
On Bass Pro Shop.
You can't find that gun in there.
Yes, you can.
Not that gun.
I bet he bought that gun legally.
I guarantee you he bought that shit from a gun show somewhere. Man, did you see that fucking road?
Man, it's a gun show every week in Birmingham. It's probably one at Besseman right now. Who is somewhere. But I bet he bought that gun legally is what I'm saying. And anybody can.
And
all you gotta do is be 18.
I don't, and he can just go and get that bitch and just walk out.
Yes.
You don't have to do a background check. You don't have to do nothing. You just buy that bitch and go on about your
Now, I don't know about the background check. I think you still do got to do a background check.
But they trying to make it to a point to where you don't have to.
Well, I don't know if anybody ever said anything about the background check.
Yeah, I saw that.
I know about the permit. I ain't know about the
they said
no
you shouldn't have to
check.
have nothing to get you a gun.
Yeah, that shit's sick, man.
Shit, absolutely sick.
That shit's sick.
Like, I really hope, like, to the extent of the law, bro, like, they have to do something about that shit. They have to. Like, it's clear. Like, his intents are clear.
Yeah, easily.
So,
Thoughts and prayers, man, to
all of
the
those
people
folks.
affected, man. That shit fucked up, man. And it fucks you up mentally just because mass shootings can be anybody. You know, there's no, especially in this instance, there was a particular target. Anybody black.
right.
So, yeah, thoughts and prayers to those folks. I don't even know where we move from them, but I guess a drink. Shit. Simply Lemonade. Do the right thing.
Pay us.
Simply, I'm reaching out. We can do this the easy way. Simply Lemonade said in June that they're gonna start selling spiked lemonade. It's a new alcoholic beverage that they're gonna basically use their little different recipes for all they Simply orange juice, blueberry, strawberry, all that stuff to make a little adult alcohol beverage.
Newsflash.
But when I say do the right thing. We started that shit way back in 2010 or something like that, where we would buy the Simplest to go with our Belvedere. So Simply, please do the right thing.
And we spiked all of them. Well,
all our parties was powered by Belvedere and Simply Lemonade.
Pink and yellow.
So we could do this the easy way or we could do this the hard way.
And we got video of it somewhere.
Right. Pictures.
Yeah, definitely empty Simply bottles and Belvedere. Did y'all see the kid on recess took spiked lemonade to school? And had everybody drunk. He's a kindergarten.
I ain't see that. I bet they were lit at.
They was lit as fuck. He took the little spiked lemonade. Like
lit at recess.
You know, that's starting to become more of a thing. Like I was talking to a high schooler, and they were saying that they've banned, like, there was people coming there selling candy and stuff and brownies, and they banned all that because now people are starting to bring weed brownies to school and
Weed candies
sell it,
and shit,
and they not really telling people that it's weed, and like people be high and they think it's funny, and you know what I'm saying. So they banning all that shit in the school.
That's a
The
lot.
vapes,
That's
you know,
a lot of money
the
to
vapes.
laugh at somebody.
I blame Snowfall. Everybody spiking shit. It was bullshit.
Trippy weird.
But yeah,
Imagine
simply
if a nigga
call
bought-
us, man.
Imagine if a nigga bought that shit to work function. Spike the brownies at
That'll
work.
be pretty dope ass day, wouldn't it?
That'll be a nice ass day.
I ain't eating it though.
All of the truth come out. I don't eat brownies anyway.
Yeah, I don't want your dry ass brownies.
Hey, but food. Just a question. How y'all prefer y'all spaghetti? All together in
Separate.
one pot?
Separate. Noodles,
I like both.
meats and shit over there.
I like.
It depends on what kind of spaghetti we talking about.
If they're together, they gotta be baked.
If you
Well, yeah, it
cooking,
gotta be baked. I
If
mean, it
it's
gotta
together.
be together if it's baked.
I'm just saying that's if it's regular, I need my spaghetti, then my sauce and meatballs on top. But if I'm gonna put it together, I gotta bake it and put some cheese on it.
When it's fresh, separate. When it's the next day, that shit needed already.
if I want real spaghetti, I want that shit separate. If we just having fun and it's good, like you can put it in the same pot. I remember Wet used to make that 92 meat spaghetti. Goddamn, that nigga have pepperoni, sausage, the meat, fuck all of it in there. That shit used to be in one pot and it used to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Then I've had it baked. It's cool. Bake I hate to me, but
Yeah. My shit
sometimes
stay
bake.
separate.
I like baked.
Bake remind me of like what y'all be feeling like with chicken breast. And I know it's like, you got to get the right person to cook it. I've had that shit from about 10 different people, and it'll always be a little dry to me. I think so. Because the noodles be
Definitely
sitting in that
separate,
bitch
right?
goddamn bacon.
I'll say that then. You definitely got to get the right person.
No,
to cook it.
nigga,
Yeah.
I don't think
And they
it's
probably
that.
ain't put enough cheese
My
on
shit
top
be
to
moist.
seal everything
My
in.
shit be big moist.
Nope.
Big moist.
Your shit be
It-
big moist.
Big moist.
Paul.
Big mouth.
Paul.
Whoa.
I don't care what
You
you say.
re-asked me, nigga.
I know.
He was excited as that shit.
Talking about spaghetti and shit.
Oh, yeah. Spaghetti. That should be dry. as fuck.
Biscotti.
Hey, but I forgot to say this earlier about my week. I finally got to try the Fat Charles.
Charles.
Fat Charles food truck.
What you think about it?
Y'all overhyped the fuck out that motherfucker.
Take
But
it
it's
right. You
good.
overhyped it?
It's no, not him. He wasn't responsible for it. He was only responsible for taking me.
The internet.
Yeah, the internet. But no, we're really them.
But you be going back like it be a fire.
It's good to me.
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's where I
marketing
get it from.
They marketing pictures. They make that
The
shit
pictures
look good as fuck.
The pictures look good though.
It wasn't nasty though. It was good. I go back again. It just wasn't like how niggas be chasing it all over. I couldn't.
You
man.
think,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
what, you think it was what you got? I don't know what you got. What you got?
I mean, shit, I got tacos. That's what everybody else be posting. Shit.
But did it
Fuck you
look like
posting what they got? Watermelon steak or
did it
some
look
shit?
like
Oh.
theirs though?
Huh?
Did it look like theirs or you got some other separate? I don't know. I'm
Nah, they
pretty sure
just
got-
made my shit different than everybody else.
Shut up, bitch. You
I'm
know
just
what
saying, nigga.
He got the regular tacos.
He said, did it look like theirs? I mean,
Cause
shit.
some people
I,
be having some fancy looking ass tacos
Uh-huh.
with the good looking sauce and all.
I had all that.
and that's what I'm asking. nigga.
Average. But it's good. I don't want to knock them now. I'm just saying it didn't meet the.
Amazing.
It didn't meet.
It didn't meet what I
expectations.
thought.
Right.
It's a taco.
Yeah.
Tacos only gonna get so good.
No,
That's what Huda
a
be
good
trying to
ass
tell you
taco.
about everything. So
No,
are we
no,
taking
no.
the Huda approach?
No. It's better than Taco Bell. So it's
Oh,
different.
no. It's good. The shit is good. I'm just saying I'm not driving all over.
the world to find that shit.
Fucking, I ain't gonna be in East Lake and
See,
in
like,
Bessemer.
look at
and-
whatever that is. That shit that look amazing. I don't know what that is.
He ain't had that.
But I would try.
Oh,
whatever that
he
is.
only had 4 things on the menu. Now.
So it's very limited.
Yeah, you got the tacos. That was about it.
He ain't had that.
And the
shit,
little
the
circle
burritos. The,
Yeah, see, I had that.
Okay.
But they fancy. Once they put the sauces and stuff on it, looked much better than that. That's how I can't get right.
Got them all look pretty good.
Yeah, can't get rid of one. None of
Yeah, he don't want sauce on the side.
Give me
Here,
nothing. Give me nothing.
But look, then too, another thing I learned this weekend is we getting old as fuck. Because when we walked in, we was waiting on our food, so we walked in Casanova to wait. Can't get right started complaining about the music being too loud in the club.
In the club. Why is music so loud?
Hey, but look,
nigga, it's 7 o'clock.
hey, look. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be honest. I can't leave him hanging. He was talking about how he hate going in there because of the music. He like, man, that shit be too loud. I like, man, it's the fucking ball loud. We walked in that bitch. I said, man, this shit loud as fuck. Them nigga had that bitch turned. And nigga, the sun's still out. Goddamn, it's 4 people in there. Ain't enough people in there to bounce the music
Like,
off
bro,
each
you
other.
can't even talk. Like,
I've come to the conclusion it's a club. That's
but
all it
man,
is.
just
Yeah,
change
definitely.
it like after 10 or 9 or something.
So that shit was too loud.
Shit, a club.
Seven.
We go in there right now. As soon as it's over, they got their part of the day too, though. I think. A little later.
Nah, maybe
but,
that's something different.
but it's
You
still
can
gonna be
turn it up a
loud.
little
It's
bit.
gonna still be loud. No matter
Man, that
what.
shit.
They be playing R&B like
Bloom, 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 bloom.
I'm like, man, y'all want to drink?
Bloom, bloom, bloom.
I like,
y'all
can we
want?
go outside and drink? Goddamn,
Nigga playing jazz with the bass player.
Bloom, bloom, bloom.
you just need to be able to hear the music, man.
Why your jazz so loud, nigga?
I get what, but I will say after my first couple of sips of my drink, I started like,
it's gonna make you move. It's gonna make you buy another drink.
Yeah,
We won't want you in here talking, nigga. We want you in here drinking, buying drinks.
But the more you talk, the more you'll drink. I think.
I mean, the more you drink, the more you talk loud, and the more you drink some more. Because when the music,
Well,
loud,
whatever, whichever one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't really want to talk in the club for real.
It is. Who the shot that?
Well, that's
That'd
why
be
you
hard.
don't.
saying.
That's why you don't go in the club
Right.
to shoot. You go into a lounge to talk, in a
It's
bar
7
to talk.
It's 7:00.
Sit outside.
You know, I
And shit.
Nigga said that shit was
And
blasting.
shit. I am old. I be going to talk in the club. I'm going in there with my friends.
Feel you.
And if you young, shouldn't you want to talk in the club?
Sparkles is a club.
No,
know what
not
I'm
if you're young, no.
Hell yeah,
if
you
you're
went in
old.
there to talk to girls.
If you're old, man, that's when you want the music to get loud. You get closer and get in the ear.
Yeah.
You get closer and get in that ear. You gotta get closer there.
You yang twins so crazy.
Baby, whisper, yeah, baby, what's up, now? You don't be want to talk from a distance. Nah, let me get in your ear.
But now I do, because like lounge, whatever you call it, like I'm really only going with my friends to talk bullshit.
And I said that, I posted that too. Like, I'm not really going unless I'm working. If I ain't working, I ain't going.
I like Casanova early. It's great
Yeah,
when it's like 3 people in that bitch. That's perfect.
You gotta go.
Aside for the
When
music,
when the lights go down and the outside lights cut off.
That's the hour.
Yeah, it's time to get out of there.
Active hours.
But see, they had a DJ, so I get it was Friday, so I'm pretty, that's why.
They didn't turn into a place where they have a DJ damn near every day from Wednesday through Sunday.
I done went on there like a Sunday before, and like the bartender probably just had a playlist playing
Early. But now
And then-
they got a specific DJ on that day.
I asked that nigga to turn it down, and he did.
That nigga asked him to turn down the music in the club.
boy, that nigga, that was wild.
He turned it down.
You a privileged ass
I
nigga,
tipped
boy.
Yeah.
That's customer service.
It is. But what if
I'm
somebody
pretty sure you weren't the only one in there.
Nigga, it was me, him. I was probably with somebody. It was probably 3 of us together and him.
Oh, it could, then that's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a party over here for their birthday.
I'm jealous of that nigga too. Cause that nigga, I always wanted, when I got grown, I always wanted to have that little bar where you come in and they know you. That nigga walked in the bar and nigga said, "You usual?" I'm like, damn, I always wanted that, man.
Yeah,
I was just, man. He like, nah, I'm not with my normal crew. I said, this nigga be down here too much, goddamn. I know where his little hiding spot is when he get tired at in the
usual,
house,
man.
goddamn. I be back.
What's your usual?
Queens Park.
What's your usual?
Oh no, the setup outside 4 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a drink.
Nah, I had to ask that nigga every time. 'Cause I swore they used to have specials. Are you sure y'all ain't got no more motherfucking specials?
My boy damn sure showed me how to get a $3 drink in that bitch though.
There you go.
Who?
I don't drink expensive.
Who'da got a study for you?
What's up? What we gonna do?
We were talking about people quitting their jobs from the pandemic or whatever. Researchers are showing that over 30%, there was a 30% rise in substance abuse, which may be leading to why a lot of people aren't going back to work.
The pandemic did make me start drinking no more. My shit was crazy.
I drank a
fool.
lot during the pandemic.
My pandemic was remember at the beginning of the pandemic, nigga, I did nothing.
Yeah, because you was
Yeah.
scared.
Had
Remember,
nothing.
what you
Boy, you couldn't run.
You want to breathe?
That boy,
But then he
the
didn't
shit
wanna
get
wear
in
his mask either,
And you
though,
can't wear
remember?
your mask. Yeah, boy, that nigga had some breathe.
No, I wore the mask though. But at first, nigga, I was doing nothing. I didn't have a drink for a couple of months or whatever. But then as it went on, nigga, I started drinking every
Nigga
goddamn
turned his
day.
air on. Boy, that nigga was.
Nigga had us outside in
was
the
cool
outhouse.
outside.
Remember that shit? Yeah, I can't come in here and use the bathroom. God damn.
That was in my rule.
Nah, nigga, you enforced it.
I mean, you got.
It's funny now.
I'm just
I gotta
talking
sleep
shit,
here.
man.
I gotta sleep here.
I don't want you to explain. Nigga, it was your rule, nigga. It was your house, your rule.
I gotta sleep here. Goddamn, I was the one willing to let you
Drinking
come
with
over.
your friend in the parking
Somebody
lot.
put us out though.
That is true. We got put out that bitch expeditiously.
At least you can come to my shit. Goddamn it.
I don't know if y'all talking about me, but that sounds about right.
Remember, then he stopped coming, remember?
Right.
That nigga didn't show up to talking about Todd. That nigga didn't show up to the 4-5 episodes.
Man, let's go buy them
yeah.
mics we thought we could return.
We'll take it back in a week.
Nah, y'all wasn't trying to come and do it then either, though.
But he said the participants were between the age of 25 and 54. And they said between February 2020 to June 2021 is where they just did the pilot study.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
I'm a victim of it. Like, nigga, the pandemic made me start drinking a whole
I
lot,
definitely
so,
started drinking a lot more.
I get it.
Man.
Start working out as much as I used to.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody started working out though.
But for a minute, all we did was grilled and got drunk.
Drink. Nigga, it was some days, nigga. I used to be thinking, man, this can't be life. Nigga will wake up, go to work, get off, and be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
At home all day.
Hey,
Just
I
sitting.
can't lie. I thought you had a problem there for a minute, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was
You
a lot of
think all
time.
of us got a problem?
You're the only one who don't have a problem. You need
Right.
a problem. Like, your wife posted something saying, I'm going to be putting something in his drink.
Put melatonin
I was like, that nigga not going to drink
Right.
it anyway.
She gonna sit there,
He
goddamn.
ain't going to drink that
Right,
shit.
I don't
Better
trust
put
you
it-
niggas,
Better
man.
put it in his water.
Won't be a Cosby me, baby.
Put it in that nigga water.
But nah, I can see how that happened though. But like I was talking to a manager one day, and they was just saying how like how mentally taxing the pandemic was.
Fucking right.
You know what I'm saying? They was talking about a loss of an uncle, an aunt, and a parent, all in that span, all while trying to work, all while you stuck at home, not just with yourself, but your kids. And then some people had family members that moved in with them because they lost their jobs or couldn't afford to pay. So there was a lot of shit going on during that pandemic.
And then for
And
managers,
then-
it's a lot tougher too because, like, not only do you have to keep yourself up, like a lot of people just really had to worry about self. You had to keep 20 to 30 to 40 other motherfuckers up as well.
Yep.
And that shit gets taxed.
Then he mentioned having to say something to somebody like, why such and such ain't on the phone? I don't know, man. These people going through stuff. Leave these people alone, man. God damn. Shit.
That's what people learn. Just leave people alone. But also, like,
Well, you can't. It
You
goes both
can
ways.
to a
Like, you
certain
get it
extent.
because you also understand, like, the job got to get
Job
done,
gotta get
man.
done.
straw ball's so crazy.
No, it's not that. And I'm not being that because I'm the person who understands. But I also understand, nigga, the job got to get done.
Yeah,
mean, that's
but
true.
I'm just not gonna be as efficient as I was. Nigga, I'm at home with 2 infants. Like a partner of mine at work was at home with a 5-month-old and a 2-year-old. By herself
Shit.
every day for the first year. How much work you expecting that person to get done?
And that's the question nobody can answer.
I know it.
But I don't mind the question.
Yeah. And that's why
you
if you
never mind
bother
the
me, I'm
question.
gonna let you know, like, hey, look, man, I'm over here doing something. Can you tell me how much I'm supposed to do so I can meet my goal?
Do as much as you can do, man.
Thank
But
you.
it's
Okay.
not.
See you later.
I'm at.
See you later.
One.
See you later.
One case.
I'm gonna be like, Ace. 1.
Ain't enough.
Shit, what,
Make it
nigga?
enough.
What's wrong with you? Leave me alone.
Make it enough. Niggas so crazy.
One.
Yeah, right. Multiply them motherfucker. Go bother somebody else. They might give you more.
And food, that shit was even crazier because even with the pandemic, downtown closed at like 7 for a couple of weeks after the riots. Like they used to literally come and put them little barriers that be on the highway on every street. You couldn't come downtown unless your ID said you stayed there. And my shit still stayed Mobile for other reasons.
And then we didn't come downtown for maybe 3 months.
There was no reason to.
From like March to June, maybe we didn't even come that way.
But
I didn't go no farther than
but
Alabaster.
downtown was fun because a lot of the
With the-
bars
with the Costco.
had all the outside. You know, they just did the outside shit, and you could get drinks to go. Like
But
the
shit,
Mexican
that
restaurant.
was how. When did that start? Though, like, let's say we closed in March. When did that start?
Shit, some of them did April. Like they started early. Yeah. Cause they was gonna lose money. People got to drink something.
They lost money though. I thought it went a while. I thought it was a lot longer.
Yeah, I
than
think
that.
it was longer.
It was longer than a
It
month,
had to have
man.
been longer than
They
a
just figured it out. You can't tell me don't say it outside. You said can't nobody come inside. And you
No.
got to go drinks and shit like that.
I don't remember. I just.
We should have kept that. Like if I go to a Mexican restaurant and get to go food, I should get a to go margarita too.
I feel you.
Wasn't they supposed to be changing that around here?
it was
Man,
like
we
a
were supposed
law.
to have
Right.
delivery. I don't
Right.
know what the fuck going on. It's Alabama.
Read this shirt. Legalize Alabama and New Orleans. I could do that. Legalize Alabama, guys.
You can.
Nigga, you don't live
It's
in New
legal
Orleans.
in
Yeah, you can
Man, I've been
drink
smoking
anywhere,
on bourbon for years.
Yeah, you know, smoke, drink, you get your drink, you leave no matter where you are. You can-
Yeah, you can drive through in a car and pick up a drink.
That shit.
Let me
so
order a
goddamn
Woodford
hamburger.
neat with extra lime, please.
Right.
Put it in the cup. And they say as long as you don't put the straw in it, it ain't considered an open container.
Oh,
Don't put the straw in it.
So I can put my straw in and drink it and then pull it back out.
No, because it's been.
No, because then
been-
it's gonna
No, I'm
it's gonna
pull
be
it.
mashed in.
Pull it out.
Okay.
I got the hood like that.
Well, I lift the lid up.
You could do that.
Problem solved, motherfucker. See, I'm a problem solver.
That's fine.
Nigga, fuck wrong with you?
I just say don't put the straw in
Right.
it. You just don't put the straw in it.
Fuck wrong with you?
You can figure another
Can I
way
get
out.
an extra cup, please?
And what's in my cup is in my cup.
Tell it to the police if
Yeah,
you want to.
right.
Jail is here.
What's my bun? Is my bun. Goddamn.
But shit, if you drunk, you drunk.
Your bunk is your bunk.
I hear you.
But most times they don't bother you.
Yeah.
Especially
they know
tourists.
what it is.
Yeah.
No.
The Boogeyman, he's back.
Himself.
Kendrick Lamar
Take
dropped
off the
Mr.
foo-foo.
Morale and Big Stepper, man, this week, man. He released the Heart Part 5. Maybe what that was, Thursday? Wednesday, Thursday. Set the internet on fire, man. I know at one point it had over like 20 million downloads or something at one point.
Then Kanye tried to steal my man Shine and it didn't work.
Yeah.
What he tried to do? I ain't even see.
He
what
dropped a
tried to
little
do.
video with him.
Video.
Like his mouth moving on his kids'
like
photos and
Not
stuff.
today. Not right now, Kanye.
I ain't even listen to it.
That nigga a lunatic.
But yeah, anyway, man, it's been what, 5 years since Kendrick put out a album?
17.
Yeah. So he finally dropped the album, much anticipated, man. It was what, 2 parts to it. Part 1, part 2, double disc basically.
Both
which
9
nobody
songs.
got disc no more, but you know what I mean.
Shit, his shit listed as this one, this two.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Amazing music to me, man. That man's a genius in the way that he makes music. Now it's not gonna be the funnest, the most partiest, the most funnest shit that you want to go and listen to, but I like it because it's some therapy shit and it's good music. You know what I'm saying? It's just he's basically telling you about his life and how you can deal with life.
Right.
In my opinion,
I was that Heart 5 wasn't it for me, but
it was cool for what it was for me.
but
Why wasn't it?
it just was
Explain.
okay. It was just okay. It was like
What about the message in it?
it was just like it didn't warrant what it got. But as far as the album, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Like it's rappity rap, but
Take that, Jack.
it's good. But
Right.
I'm really proud of him that he made a second good album. So
And it follows in the line of Good Kid, Mad City for the fact of he's telling his story.
that's what I like.
Yeah.
Like
It's not in that sequence.
To
but,
Pimp a
you know,
Butterfly was awful. Dan was
the crazy thing is I saw a lot of people comparing it, most of the Pimp Up to
I don't
Pimp a
see.
Butterfly.
I don't see how they can because this was good and To Pimp a Butterfly was trash.
I'm not the biggest fan of To Pimp a Butterfly.
Nobody is, but Todd and Kendrick. Shit.
I mean, I don't think he has a bad. I don't think he has a bad album under his belt. Me personally, but the Black Panther album, that's the most one I don't listen to the
I love
most.
that album, fool.
Me too.
I don't listen to that one at all, but I'll go back and visit the others. But this one, yeah, this bill here was next level. This bill here dope.
Yeah.
For
I
real.
thought it was a dope ass album.
Dope ass album.
I'm still going through it. Like I feel like this is an album that you're gonna have to listen to at least 5 times.
Yeah,
And right now I'm only on 2.
Fool. I like this.
1.5.
I'm like 2.5.
I like this album so much. I was just woke because I went home yesterday. I went to sleep, so I was up all night. I went on YouTube and just watching breakdowns of albums and songs. And when you look at that shit and look at it from that standpoint, fool, that shit deep as fuck.
And that's that to me. I like music.
Deep as fuck.
I know a lot of people don't. I get it. There's different connections and genres of music, and people like it for different reasons. Like I've never been the biggest Kendrick fan simply because Hoop said like. I be liking Drake a little bit more because his songs are better.
better song.
But the rapping and
Funny
messaging behind what Kendrick do and the flow behind what Kendrick do, now you don't play with the nigga flow now. He will destroy you. I give him all that credit.
And he don't give a fuck.
And the highlight of this for me is Kodak. I like he went and got Kodak and made Kodak a highlight of his album.
Man,
The entire album.
I've been saying this for the longest, man. With Kodak, that's what Kodak is. He's been like that from day one. That's been Kodak. I've never stopped saying it.
I agree.
Yeah, that nigga, like, he just.
I ain't gonna lie. Early, you fucked me up with it. Like early Kodak, I'm like, man, get this nigga the fuck out of here. But I ain't gonna, but as it went on, nigga, I became a huge fan of Kodak.
That nigga,
And like the last,
he super
nigga
musical.
the last 4-5 years of Kodak, nigga, I've been like,
What's crazy, like
Kodak is.
that deep shit. It's still a little button that he can.
he
Eventually,
go
when it's all
deeper.
said and done, he gonna have like a 444 type deep ass album
Soon, I see that song.
Yeah.
Because I
I
told
don't
you
want that from Kodak right now.
I do, but
I do.
He already there.
He already doing
He
it.
already do. Because like about a week ago, me and a girl were listening to it, and she was like, he's angry, he's hurt, and he's showing it in the music. I like that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I like
Them
that
niggas
shit.
been like, nigga, I was chained up to a fucking bed. Of course I'm angry right now, goddamn.
I ain't gonna eat no pill if I know it's fake. Well, I don't do pills either.
I am because I'm.
I ain't gonna drink no beer
because I'm a gremlin.
I ain't gonna drink no beer if I know it's fake.
because I'm a gremlin. You don't even know.
But
But
How
I
did
still-
y'all feel about the I can't think of the name of it, but it basically was a Baby Boy skit.
What you talking about? We Cry Together?
Oh, we cry together
Yeah.
with him and the girl. She an actor too.
Yeah, she
Actress.
was lead actor.
Yeah, I was
Jesse,
wondering-
Williams wife.
he probably wrote those verses for her.
I don't
Had
know.
to.
Well,
Yeah, I think
well,
so.
Had
she's
to.
an actress, but they also have her classified as a rapper. So
Of course,
I'm
probably
pretty
for
sure
credits.
I'm pretty sure they played parts in
They
it.
can't-
Maybe she had a little bit to do with it, but yeah, you know, it's his. So.
She can't get on there and write like
not
that.
with him.
Kendrick
Not to
wrote
the
that
likings
shit.
of the way that shit flowed. So I'm
Yeah,
Hey, that's
he
nuts.
wrote that.
I'm finna write
her.
a woman
Yeah,
part.
Definitely wrote that shit.
I'm finna write and respond to myself.
A woman part.
That shit.
That
I'm about
show-
to tell y'all how women sound good. But if he did, that's even more to his genius. Because
No,
that
that's-
shit
that's dope.
sounds
That's dope.
like a toxic woman.
He probably went through it.
and man, but
I mean
let's not be
both.
what-
Well,
yeah.
I'm talking
He
about the
probably
part
went
that
through
he
it.
wrote for her.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
a toxic man being able to write the part of a
what do
toxic
y'all
woman
put?
is amazing.
What do y'all put into? And just take a second before you answer smart. What do y'all?
Fast.
What do y'all put into people saying that it's too much, too conscious, too deep, too?
You're too
Like,
dumb.
I don't want to hear all that.
You too dumb. You ain't lived enough life.
Thank you.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I
Well,
don't need to wait.
even when you
say
say that, like you say, you ain't never loved enough life. I've seen a lot of older people that was their critique.
Well, you
Like I don't want
probably
to hear that shit.
now.
that's fine. You just don't like. You don't. You. I'm sorry to say, but there's older people that's dumb too. Like not saying that they're dumb, but they haven't lived enough life. Like when I say lived enough life, I mean you get to like we've lived enough life to whereas we know that counseling helps.
Well,
It can help you. It
could be like
can have some
maybe not dumb perhaps, but just they don't. That's not. It's not for you. Move on.
yeah, just not listen to
They
it.
Yeah,
say
don't
that.
turn it on no more.
To me,
Say
this
that.
was just a perfect marriage between Good Kid, Mad City, and his other stuff. Like he like did both.
That's my
So
take.
so I personally liked it.
That's my
And you know, I ain't a big rappity rap fan or a post Good Kid, Mad City Kendrick fan.
I don't really know what your music
that nigga
mix
tricks you.
is.
I like it. I like good music. I don't care.
No,
what
no,
it
no,
is.
no. I'm just saying that because like, and I
You
ain't
don't
even really
like
being funny because I know you
rappity
don't like
rap
rappity rap, but
sometimes.
you don't really like the little dumb shit. And I know it's in between, but then you don't like this in
This
between.
is, but this
like,
is rappity rap.
I like I like rap dumb.
Oh, okay.
dumb
rap dumb.
Right.
Dumb rapper, goddamn.
He like rap dumb.
But no, I do. Well,
dumb.
Hoop said earlier, I do like.
Simple rap. There you go.
You don't like simple rap.
Cause this ain't simple rap.
Hell no.
You gotta think. I just told you I had to go look on YouTube to see what shit means.
Yeah. But just because majority I like simple rap don't mean I can't appreciate
I
this.
disagree. This shit simple as hell.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is to me. It's simple as hell. But
Get
he
that nigga
putting
there.
it- He putting it in a way. He's just talking about shit that we ain't thought about.
So I got a
You know
question
what
for
I'm
you.
saying?
It's simple.
Talking about
You're saying
shit
it's
that-
easy digestible.
Yeah, he talking about shit that don't get talked about on the radio.
So I got a question for you. Saying that by the N95 video we just watched, with him running away from the people, and the comment came up that said, "This shit hard." What do you take from that? This shit hard.
That's a nigga in there lit, turned up. Ooh, this shit hard. He throw his ad lib in there.
No, I think he's saying that this shit hard, like this rap game is hard. Also, this life that I'm living is
Right,
hard.
balancing
That's called an
everything.
interpretation of
And
art.
see, that's why I'm saying it's not simple.
I think
It's not
it-
simple because we just said it had about four
When I
different
say
meanings.
Simple, when I say simple, what
It's
I
not
mean
simple.
is, compared to the rest of the music that's out, we not used to hearing a nigga do this no more. You know what I'm saying? You had Lupe, you had all these different niggas back in the day.
We ain't
who
listen to
was
them.
doing that. But
No
now
offense.
you got a nigga who actually doing this again, and now it's taking effect because you don't have that.
I think that's what make it live too, because
Yeah.
with the artistry of it, it's like looking at a piece of art. You can have multiple interpretations of what
Facts.
somebody's saying, and that's not
That's why I don't think
that's
it's
not
simple.
that's not the easiest writing style to come up
Hell
with.
no.
You know who I want to hear say it, which will make it more simple because I think we're all wrong. Somebody please interview this nigga. Who you want to see interview? I want somebody to interview him.
Interviews.
I know. That's why I wanted him to interview him. I want him to give
Who
us
would
a
you
full
want to interview him?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden,
The dumbest.
That's
Joe
the only one
Budden.
I can think of.
I ain't gonna,
Joe Budden.
I like the dumb, but Joe Budden because I know Joe Budden gonna ask those questions we don't know to ask.
No, who do you ask a question?
I wouldn't
I
want
will,
Charlotte.
but it ain't gonna be. I'm
I wouldn't want Breakfast
Nah,
Club
Huda
to
gonna
do
be
it.
like, ask him how many beats per minute was that song?
I don't know what that means. That's a Joe Budden question.
Damn, we could have had a good breakdown. This nigga. Okay. How many people was in the room when you asked?
Me and Baby King.
Who had on shirts?
Why did you buy your
Damn,
little
Huda, that's
sister camera?
3.
Why did you look like that when Baby King kissed you in the face?
Was it real? But no, I do like it. It's a dope ass album, man. Shouts out to Kendrick. Yeah.
Favorite songs.
I ain't found one yet.
Man, mine,
I have one, but I can't name it.
Rich Spirit.
You could talk about it. It's the
That Rich
auntie-
Spirit is
what,
hard.
What was the
Bitch,
auntie
I'm
song?
attractive.
I know. I
Can't
just
fuck
don't know
with
the
you no
name
more.
of it.
I'm fasting.
How it go?
Ugh. That shit's so loud, dog. That shit's so loud.
Hey, you out of pocket. That's all I'm saying. Bitch, you out of pocket. I'm telling everybody.
Worldwide,
I'm walking around telling everybody they out of pocket.
Was you
think
listening
that
to that
Die Hard.
song when you took that
That
selfie
Die Hard
talk?
shit, like,
Hold on. What?
Man, it's like
Hold on.
15 things going on. God damn, y'all ain't hearing nobody?
Hold on, what?
God damn.
Todd, go.
No, I was saying that Die Hard. That shit loud too. Die Hard, extra loud.
Pull up the track list again there. What'd you say, King Right?
Die Hard Extra Live. I like what you did.
You died hard, but you extra live. You see the double? He don't even see it.
He don't even know he did it.
I know what it is.
See, that's art, nigga. You made art. It's multiple ways to interpret that shit.
Auntie Diaries. Auntie
Yeah, oh,
Diaries
yeah.
is dope.
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit.
dog.
That shit was deep.
Extra loud.
And that's what they were saying. He was kind of. Do you see him being toxic in that as well? Towards the transgender community.
No, because
That happened.
He made it regular.
Like
Like
it happened. Like goddamn.
my auntie was the man.
And he was showing love for it. So I don't get why y'all mad.
Yeah,
Shit weird, man.
She not gay. She just eating pussy. That's what he said, not me.
she ain't gay. She just like pussy.
That's what he said.
Oh, makes sense to me.
Again,
Yeah.
we got away from real life rap.
And not only that, it was that as well as within that same song, he was talking about his cousin, who he sensed that he was gay early in age, but you know he had to censor some words that I'm not gonna say. He had to censor some words, but he didn't really censor it. But he saw how his cousin reacted to that word, which kind of gave him an idea of what his cousin was.
That's the same song where he was saying, I'll stop saying that word when they stop saying nigga on stage.
Yep, when you let the white girl, because remember he had a concert with a white girl. He brought the white girl on stage and she said nigga. And
Yeah.
he stopped it and was like, nah, you can't say that. But then his cousin was like, I'll let you say this word with me and I'll say it with you. But you got to let the white girl say nigga because it's really the same thing.
That's
Yeah.
all bars, man. You hear how we analyzing this shit?
It's really the same thing. So, you know, I wonder if he became okay with letting a white girl say a nigga for how many times he said that word in the song.
I'm perfectly fine with never saying that word that he couldn't say, and and a white person should never say nigga.
I feel you, but I'm also talking about him, which means he said it. So I'm wondering.
I don't
how
think
he
a black
feels.
person should give a white person a pass to say nigga.
So what you think about that? And we'll come back. But what you think about the Atlanta episode then in that case?
Oh, that shit was wild. I liked that episode.
You liked
I
it
like that
because
episode a
it
lot.
came on with a white boy saying, nigga, go eat a banana or some shit like that.
Well, no, he was black.
He was white.
That
No,
was
no, his dad was black.
What?
He just passed.
Man, please do me a favor. Pull up the most recent Atlanta episode. That nigga was white as shit. I'm talking about the guy. I get what he was acting as, but I'm talking about the guy who actually said it was white as shit.
No, he was mixed. He just passed for white.
No. In the episode, okay, you're right. But on there, the guy who actually said it.
Oh, you talking about the action? Oh, shut up, Hooter. God damn it.
What you mean?
I think you talking about like in the
No.
show.
I'm talking about the actual guy who said it was a white guy. Why is that so hard?
Well, no. I was just saying in the show he was mixed. He just passed for white.
But why is that so different? It was an actual white guy.
That's acting. That's performance.
I don't care, but it's the actual white guy. An actual white guy came on saying nigga and talking about niggas.
Funko Pop, bitch.
Fast forward to like 10 seconds.
But who do we already discussed our disagreement with it?
But I don't get why you. Was okay. That guy right there, he talking about he black.
Yeah, he black like a motherfucker.
He
look like that dress. Is it blue or is it black? Blue and yellow guy.
Nigga hell nada than a
Nigga
motherfucker.
just asked me. Nigga argue with me about that guy being black.
Extra Eastern European up there.
Now his dad, that guy's dad was black, but that nigga ain't black. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
and he was saying nigga.
That's just like, all right, so that's so that mean you like no gangster movies? Shit, they say nigga a lot.
You're missing my point. I'm not arguing for or against it.
I'm just saying in real life, you just
You
shouldn't
are.
be saying nigga.
You're the one who said that he shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
That's why
just be
I asked
saying
you
nigga
about
in real
that.
life.
Yeah.
Then why did you love that so much?
It was good. Shit.
Okay. If it's good, you can say it. If it's good, you can say nigga then.
Any other music? Any other more music?
Shit, no other
Shout out to
shit that matters.
Kendrick, man, for that beautiful piece of art.
Also, shout out to Baby Keem, his little cousin, man. That was a dope ass. He got some production points as well as a couple good verses and a couple a good what's that shit called?
A monologue, interlude.
Interlude. He had a good interlude on there too.
Yeah, that was a dope interlude. I'm not familiar with who that is though. Who that?
Baby Keem, the Family Tie song.
Yeah. Top of the morning.
Hold
Top
on.
of the morning.
His little cousin.
Yeah, it's his little cousin
Okay.
from Vegas.
Okay, cool.
That song he dropped like 4-5 months ago.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's
Top
get
of
this
the
shit.
morning. Top of the morning.
Black Youngster dropped. You asked what else dropped. I only got about 3-4 songs in, but you said what else dropped. Black Youngster dropped another album.
Black Youngster
Sorry,
found a way.
Black Youngster. We'll
Black
get to you
Youngster
next
found a
week.
way to kill niggas in the ABC song.
Didn't it? That's a crazy nigga there, boy.
ABC song killing niggas.
What do y'all think, man? This week we saw, and I don't really want to get too deep into what happened because I don't know what happened, but we still seeing the developing story with Young Thug and Gunna and them being indicted. I think it was 26 people, different individuals from YSL record label has been deemed a gang and got hit with RICO charges, murder charges, robbery charges, all kind of different things that they're saying. We talked about this before on the pod about rap lyrics. They trying to tie a lot of lyrics back to what it is that Thug do. But do y'all think that with stuff like this, do you think the lyrics will start changing? That the genre of music will start changing again?
Hell nah.
Like people may start making more party feel good music?
No, because we wouldn't bop to it no more.
No, not fully. I think that we're gonna have more niggas. Like now we have more niggas who's trying to do it, but it's still gonna be those guys, like you said. We was looking at videos yesterday. These niggas talking about their ops. Who got shot yesterday?
Man, yeah, just talk about shit you used to do.
Well, I only say that because like after,
That don't matter no more. You can't talk about that.
like after
But all our 90s rappers talked about that.
Well,
Selling
I'm saying
crack,
that we're seeing from this right here. You can't talk about what you used to do because this shit goes back to 2013.
yeah, but like those videos we was watching is different from like the lyrics they got Young Thug for.
It's
Was the
petty.
most vague
Petty,
shit. Like,
petty and trash. Like I feel like you can talk about some things you used to do, but I don't know because we're seeing that they're going to get them for the shit they used to do.
I mean, Jay-Z clips, like these niggas just talk about selling crack all the time.
I think they got lucky, but I don't think these guys
Well, you
can do that
can't-
now because we just not seeing Casanova just got banned for 100 keys of weed.
Man.
Well,
that
yeah,
was-
but he got caught with the weed.
No, he did not. That was some shit he used to do. He didn't get caught with nothing.
Oh.
So he can't go rap about what he used to do because of that. As well as with Young Thug now. Young Thug, you didn't catch Young Thug with no weed. But they
Well,
get,
I mean, that's why they put the RICO on. it.
Yeah,
that's-
I was just about
yeah.
to say they said that there's a lot of wiretaps out too as well. Again, I don't know any of that yet. I just know that that's what they saying. My thing just with it is it's just unfortunate, simply because of everything that Thug and Gunna and them was doing, positive wise.
Especially
like
Gunna.
from Slime making what Slimeville, Slime City or whatever. Gunna putting
100
grocery
acres.
stores in his old school for people who can't get the food and groceries.
So even
Employing
the
a lot of people that they had employed,
bond,
legitimately things like that.
that
So,
bond that they did, they
yep,
you know,
bond
did
and
bond
300 and some
300
people out
right,
of
for the
jail.
petty crimes.
Yeah,
Like that, they were doing stuff in the community, man. So I don't,
Shit, that's the part they ain't like.
and that's why I asked. I'm like, y'all think that had something to do with it? But
I don't know because
I don't know. Like I said,
because
they-
I see Jay-Z doing good stuff for people in jail too.
yeah.
yeah, but
Don't bother
the
him
state
about
of
it.
New York ain't out to him. You know
I
what I'm
don't think that
Like they say, it's alleged that there's wiretaps.
Yeah, I
And
mean
that this ain't nothing new that they've been watching for.
it's
a minute, so.
unfortunate, but it does just come down to crime. Sometimes there is crime there.
But I mean,
Because like I said, Jay-Z does the same thing. He speaks out about the initiative that he's trying to help prisoners and reform and all of this. And he's not getting
And
caught
he
up.
got big reach.
And he ain't getting caught up.
but the shit.
But also,
is
Jay-Z
weird.
been rapping for 20 years, so even statute of limitations should be passed on everything he did besides murder.
Most of those statute of limitations is 5 years anyway, except for murder.
But this is weird. They don't give him a bond.
And you
They
also
just-
you also learn
That's
that.
not weird. That's normal.
And you also
I hate to say it like that, but that is kind
It's
of
normal because they want you to sit there and take a plea.
Yeah, and you also learn
No, you got to look at.
that statute of limitations.
No,
shit
I'm
is
saying like I used the wrong word. It's fucked up. I'll just say that because you didn't catch me with anything. You got a conspiracy charge against me. You
Yeah,
think
but-
I did some shit.
But what they
You know
use,
what I'm saying?
and I'm not trying to defend
We
or
let you
take
do
up
it.
for them, but what they're using is if it is an event that, let's just use random Jacob, is doing these things and you let Jacob out, and that's what Jacob power and reach is, you're letting him back out to keep doing those things to the community. That's what they use.
And your key word was if. Like that's what I'm saying.
Now, well, this
Like-
is a state charge, so it ain't feds when they know they got you.
All right.
But they ain't gonna say all the evidence. They just giving you maybe a little bit. They gotta have some.
But I'm saying in general.
And for
like,
the
whole-
judge to deny bail, he had to see some.
Okay, well, hopefully, no, I ain't gonna say hopefully they got, but I just pray that them boys be all right, man. And be
This trial gonna take forever to start, and they gonna be sitting down unless some.
Well, no, we'll see. I think that with Young Thug, they didn't do a bond hearing for the simple fact that they want to have shit in order. To whereas when they have that bond hearing, we ready to go, and that's what Gunna people should have probably did as well. Like, hold off on the bond hearing. Let's get everything in order, so when we do have that bond hearing, we can get you bond.
I thought the opposite side did. I thought the state held off on the bond here, so they
No, I saw
I
the
thought
shit
they
that say
denied them bond.
no, they did for Gunna.
well for Gunna.
But Young Thug hasn't had his yet because his lawyer said, "Let's wait." Excuse me. Let's wait and get everything in order.
So is he? So he out?
Who? No, he not out because he hadn't had the bond hearing yet.
Oh, okay.
He got
I
to
see what you're
wait.
saying.
They
I
like,
see.
let's wait and let's not do it the first day you go there because we ain't got everything yet. These niggas got a whole lot of shit that they know that we don't have in order yet. So
And
let's
from
get it
them,
right.
and from these shows, it seems like they just gonna dump boxes and boxes and boxes of evidence on you that your lawyer gonna have to go through. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's
It's
true or not.
unfortunate, man. It just a rough situation. I just was curious, do y'all think that music changes? Because there was a point where gangster rap was in. It's always in. It's always gonna come back. But then remember they went to that Feel Good. That was when fucking Mace and Diddy was running around with them shiny suits and
Yeah.
dun 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 Mace World, whatever, Harlem World. They were
Harlem
making.
World.
Yeah. So yeah, Harlem Shake and shit was out. So
You gotta
you know,
shake your shoulders, cuz.
yeah.
But prayers to them guys, man. Prayers to them and their families. I don't want to speak too much on shit I don't know because I don't know. But just prayers with those guys and all their family, man.
Right.
Did y'all see the fan that got physical with Chris Paul family?
Yeah,
Man.
another white boy.
I'm glad his ass got kicked out and can't ever come back. Should have
I
got his ass
think
whooped.
they gave him a bond. I mean, a ban for like I don't think it ain't real long.
Hey man,
Oh,
I just
damn.
like
It
to
ain't a
see,
lifetime,
if you
man.
put your hands on my mom, put a couple hands in his face. Pat,
I
pat.
just feel like what make
Like,
fans,
why
why
you-
fans so entitled to shit like that? Like what make you want to touch somebody's family, dog?
Couple hands
Like
in his face.
Like
that
this
shit
is
going
a
too
sport.
far now at this point.
Way too far.
Like LeBron said years ago, man, whether I win this game or not, that don't change your life.
And why are you touching somebody's mom? I just
Like
can't get over
somebody's
that.
mama.
I don't
man.
think. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't know, but regardless,
It don't matter.
You know how fans are in the stands. Like if them niggas against your team, and y'all just talk. It's banter. That's what it's supposed to be. But I don't know what this. little
Fine,
dude-
because I know my mama gonna talk shit too.
He looked kind of young.
look
He was
kinda
real young.
right?
Yeah.
He was
So,
real young. I know my mama
what may
gonna talk
have been
shit, so talk
banter,
shit. I
you
talk
know.
shit, but just don't.
It's
touch
just
my
like Chris Paul, you suck, and your mama sitting right there. Mustaki, you shit, you full of shit on the field, and your mama sitting right there. Your mama gonna probably say something.
mom. She will. Just don't touch her.
I'm with you, Hooter. I don't want to fight.
I want to fight that nigga. I want to fight that
I'm
nigga.
just
Mama,
saying
if you
what
gonna
could've
sit back
happened.
there, you gotta also know two goddamn these fans gonna talk shit. Your mama suck dick.
I'm his mama, nigga. So
All right, mama, be cool now.
Right.
Look,
you'll be like, so.
hey, they say crazy shit. Like, hey, mama, you gotta learn to be cool too, goddamn.
I'm
shit.
pretty sure that's probably how that happened. But
see, man, that's
it
what the
went
internet.
left,
Because
but-
there's no way he should have known who Chris Paul. Because I never like Kevin Durant. All right, you might know she's been out and whatever. But I don't know what Chris Paul mama looked like.
But like my man said, when I don't know if it was in South Carolina, and they knew the boy had a baby, and they were talking about his kid.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas.
Brittany ran up people.
No, stop. Like when y'all playing for UAB and
Oh yeah. That as well. Man, you saw so much shit in the stands. The worst
But
place
also
would
they
be
could
like
see that
Southern
he
Miss.
was overweight though, so they ain't need to.
Hey, fat boy, you want a pizza?
Yeah.
Fuck with coaches and shit. They fuck
How
with
the fuck
anybody.
they got a pizza at the stadium though?
Nigga, concession stand.
I thought you was making it seem like it was just a damn extra large or something.
No, they did. They had a whole
probably
box
had-
of
right.
pizza.
Oh,
And they asked Coach Bud if he wanted some pizza. Hey, fat boy, you hungry?
One head. I don't know, man. That's
we was talking about Joe Budden, and I'm gonna bring something back on the back end of this because it's something I had thought about because I saw the Pivot interview with Charles Barkley. Was he the second best player on the Dream Team?
Charles Barkley?
Charles Barkley.
give me some names. Who all was there?
No.
Jordan, Karl Malone, Magic, Larry Bird. But of course, they was on
Chris
Well,
Mullin.
Larry Bird was a little older. Reggie Miller.
Pippen.
I
take
David Robinson, Pippen.
Barkley might have been.
Shaq wasn't on
Nah,
that
Shaq
team.
wasn't on that
Shaq
Dream
wasn't
team.
on
I will say it's
They
arguable.
picked Christian Laettner. Shaq is
I
still
will
in
say it's
college.
arguable. It's an
I
arguable
think it's
statement.
clear.
I think it is.
It's
It
an
could be
argument
Charles
statement.
Barkley. Yeah.
Because Barkley was a monster. I mean, people get Barkley shit.
So it was
Patrick
David
Ewing,
Robinson, man.
David
No,
Robinson.
man.
He was 26. How
Clyde
old was
Drexler, Chris Mullins, Charles
Barkley
Barkley.
was
Magic and Bird was old
They
at
was
that
old.
point.
Yeah.
Y'all do remember in '93, Barkley won the MVP. That's when he went the fuck off.
Yeah.
And told Jordan he told Jordan at the Olympics, I'll see you in the finals.
And then lost.
And lost.
That's why he
He
said
saw him.
second.
though. He saw him.
Like he said it himself, like second.
But
And they was
Scottie
like,
Pippen was on that team too. So you
That's what I was finna say.
That nigga look weird.
I'm gonna be honest. I could give. That's arguable. I could give it to Barkley. Barkley was a dog.
He was.
yeah.
It's either Barkley or Scotty for me.
Nah, I wouldn't say.
David
You got to think about David Robinson.
Davis
that time.
Robinson was a motherfucker.
Yeah. And then that nigga was 26. So
And
was
he
in
got the
prime.
hardware.
Right.
Drexler wasn't no chump, but
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that was his prime. Yeah, that was 26.
Malone. Somebody brought up Malone. I fundamentally don't like Malone. So
Ass.
Malone over Barkley. Who you taking first?
Barkley.
Malone is goddamn second leading scorer in the goddamn world.
Mailman, goddamn.
So?
Third, what he is?
And Mailman played
You know
that
what I'm saying?
defense,
That man
nigga.
got more points than Malone.
So who you
I get-
taking?
As a
Barkley.
human being,
Goddamn.
as a human being, Barkley. As a basketball player, Karl Malone, man, that man got
Okay.
all fucking
So
moves.
who the second best player on the Dream Team for you?
It depends on the year.
92.
92. The Dream Team.
It depends on the year. I don't fucking remember. In '92, man, who was best that year? But if I had to take one off that team, who I would rather have, it'd be Karl Malone. That's what I'll say.
Thank you.
And I'll
As
leave
a
it at
solo player without Stockton.
that. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Charles Barkley.
I mean, that's hard to say though.
Every day that
Barkley.
ends in Y.
I'm on a dog.
Over Karl
So,
Malone.
on the second part of this, because they was talking about the pivot and these athletes getting into, doing this sports commentating and shows and stuff like that. And Joe Budden was like, that's a cheat code because they played the sport. And I thought that was so hypocritical because, nigga, you a cheat code because you used to rap. You know all these people.
He
What's
do
the
that shit a
difference?
lot though, man. Like Joe Budden
That's
always.
a hypocrite.
I mean, he always cry about shit that all these celebrities getting in the podcast game. Nigga, you was a celebrity.
You was a
Like,
celebrity.
He always do that fuck shit. I think it's because some people are coming in and having an easier avenue than him.
Which he has an easier avenue than us.
Nice, yeah. Nigga, everybody knew who you was.
Right. Nigga, you started the YouTube page off of your old rap page that already had
Yeah.
subscribers on it. So shut up.
Game 7's coming up though. You got the Bucks. You got the Celtics. Who you got?
What he at?
Boston.
I'm going Boston.
Who you got, Joe?
Baked beans, baby.
Boston.
Them hoes.
Without Middleton,
LA
they missing Middleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Boston.
But it's hard to beat the team 3 times, so I'm gonna go Bucks. I'm gonna go Bucks in Boston.
That's good logic.
Hold on. Explain what you mean by it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
3 times in a row.
3 times in a row.
So like if you beat a team twice in a row, it's hard to beat them like another time in a row.
I didn't. Shut your stupid ass up. I'm saying I didn't know that they won the last 2 games. Nigga, dumb. I didn't know they won the last 2. That's what I'm saying. Stupid nigga.
What's the next game time? I don't understand how's a game 7. Niggas been 6 already.
We got Dallas. You got Dallas and Phoenix. In Phoenix.
I'm rooting for old Paul.
Game 7, Luka. Game 7, Luka.
I'm going Phoenix.
I'm going with the home teams.
I'm gonna go Luka them, man.
Home teams.
So who the home team?
Phoenix. I'm going Dallas.
Good luck.
Who winning it overall?
Golden State Warriors.
The East.
The East?
If big ass if
Jeez.
if Chris Middleton come
Miami
back and the Bucks
or
make
Boston.
it
Miami or
against
Boston.
Golden State, I think fuck that Golden State still gonna win. I was
going
gonna
East.
say the Bucks, but Chris Middleton,
I would say-
that's a big injury to have.
I got a bum reason why, but I'll say Golden State if they didn't struggle so bad with a jawless Memphis.
Well, to be fair, they were like 21-5 without Ja.
Yeah. They've been like that all
They've
year
been
without
good.
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know none of them guys.
Yeah, nigga. We'll be back next year,
I
nigga.
don't know none of them guys.
Yeah. Them niggas can hoop. They won the game.
Me
They
and
beat
Bear
them by
going to a
50 without
Memphis
Ja.
game next year.
You and who wearing?
Me and Bear.
Dummy.
Eat some ribs and catfish.
Him and wearing.
That shit sound good right about now. I want a catfish salmon.
Sure hope his cat is trash.
You allergic to that too?
Catfish?
Yeah, no
Baby immune system, whatever.
Yeah, no
whatever.
fun.
Nigga, just take you some Benadryl and enjoy life.
Do y'all put it in stock in what? I know we end up talking about him a lot, but do y'all put it in stock in what DM was saying this week about the NIL? That now y'all starting to pay players. You need to the NCAA need to allow 2 additional coaches on each staff to be able to patrol and help these kids with the management of the money and what I got from it. What he was saying basically
like NFL.
is you need some people in there who can talk and resonate with a lot of these predominantly black kids that's getting all this money. What y'all finna do about it?
Well, Dion, why you don't do what Saban do and just call him a advisor? Then there's no limit.
What you mean a limit? I don't think he's talking about a limit. He's saying that there needs to be like a coach, not the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, but a coach that's specifically there for them in place to handle their money and be there
Like
on,
you being
on a daily basis to monitor and help them.
Yeah, but is it a limit on how many coaches you can have?
Yeah, it's an NCAA limit. That's what he's saying. The
Yeah,
NCAA
yeah.
need to allow 2 more additional coaches.
Well, I mean that's true, or to get around it for now, you could just call him an advisor, like Saban do.
He said, or coaches that's better suitable to handle these situations. So I feel like if you're going to be more like the NFL, be like the NFL. Like that happens in the NFL. A lot of these stars are getting paid more than coaches. Cool. But you have more qualified people who are able to be these coaches. Like some of these coaches at some colleges, you don't know these niggas. You don't know what they did and they did shit.
And to be honest, like my advisor would be somebody with money. In the NFL, they probably don't want to coach every day. But these kids can call, they can give advice too. You don't have to be somebody on
Was
the
he
field every
specifically
day.
saying advisors or coaches?
He said coaches.
He said
and
coaches.
I think I know why he's saying coaches over advisors. And I could be wrong, but I feel like a coach in my head, this might not be right, but would be more inclined to protect and help that kid.
Right.
But an advisor will rob the fuck out that
Yeah, let me
kid,
get
and
some
that
of
kid
that.
won't even know it.
Let me get some of that. But, you know.
Well, I mean,
And that
somebody
coach is paid by
The university.
Alabama. They paid by Florida State. They paid by Jackson State versus they're paid by that kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get
So
this
I'm like
same
an agent.
$75,000 or $100,000 to help this kid out.
Right.
And it's to me, if it felt like he kind of pointed like know how to handle these kind of kids.
And when I
Like
say
us. Hire me, nigga. Come on, Jackson State, hire me. I help them.
And when I say advisor, I don't mean like an agent or you know what I'm saying, a financial person. I mean how Saban do, like an old coach that got in trouble, he'll bring them on as an advisor. I ain't meaning like a financial person, because they're gonna rob the fuck out of them, or a lawyer or something. No. I meant like a coach, but just call
That'd be
them
kind of
advisor.
different, though. Because most times them niggas have jobs in wait. Like next year, they're going to be the offensive coordinator. That's a little different.
He talking like analyst position.
Yeah, that's a little
What the
different.
hell said, I feel like, think about you and your money all day. I just want you to play football, bro. What if I'm a coach that just wants you to play football? I don't feel like think about money. I don't even think about money. My wife do that.
I'm going to be like,
I
that's a
think-
lie because you get a lot of money.
I think the problem
I'm just saying.
I think the problem is
literally get my girl out.
the problem gonna be when we gonna see it is we're gonna see a lot of kids like we know it. Like shit, we see a lot of grown people don't know how to handle money. And you giving 18-year-old, 19-year-old kids millions of dollars instantly, and they're kids. So like they gonna do crazy fucked up shit. You gonna see these little niggas putting bags on heads and shit, and it's just they gonna get out of control a
They
little
gotta
bit.
cap it. Like it's no way you should get $1 million to play college football.
I see a lot of people get mad at the NCAA about it, but you gotta remember that they handed. Let me not say that. They took that away from the NCAA. So now the NCAA playing catch up. So, you know, I feel like it do need to be a limit on how much a kid can make. Like we just said they need to pay them so they not begging for fucking a cheeseburger or a pizza.
I think it need to
But
be
now them niggas
$1
getting $20 million and
Hell
like,
yeah.
come on, like we gotta real.
I think it
Niggas
nigga-
ain't played a down yet. Make
0
money.
to 100
Come in,
real
right?
quick.
I think it need to be like $50K would be more than enough. You got your scholarship and $50K
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
in free money.
Yeah, bring it back down to like $100,000 cap per year or something like that.
But-
Can you go back?
But it goes to the
They gonna have to.
You can reel it in. Like they gonna be like, man, I remember back in the day we used to get. Yeah, you can reel it in, and you know they already kind of trying to do that by stopping some of the schools with the tampering and shit that they doing. They trying to reel that back into.
And what's gonna cause them to put a limit on it is exactly what Dion did with what's the guy Travis Hunter? Is that his name?
Yeah.
They ain't finna let that shit keep going.
But they said Deion really didn't do that.
Well, no. The idea of
He
it.
talking about-
Like he maybe didn't do it.
Gotcha.
but The idea of it.
Moving on into the dummy of the week,
Stupid fuck.
Dummy.
Stupid ass
Son of a
dummy.
bitch.
Mr. Lawnmower Man. A Texas to police. Goddamn.
Oh, Texas to police.
Yeah, nigga, Texas to the police. That's what they call them out there in Texas, nigga. Let me be like, who the nigga? I'm right, nigga. No matter what y'all say. A Texas police
wrong.
department is asking for public information for a man accused of stealing a lawnmower. I don't know if y'all saw.
He ain't do it.
Poured out the police department. It was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. The man broke in the house, cut the grass, and then took off with the lawnmower when the police came. What kind of drugs he was on?
That was payment.
What was that?
I'm gonna steal your lawnmower, but I'm gonna cut your grass for you, bro. So you got about a week or two.
At least you
Yeah,
good.
you
About
good
it.
for a
You got
week,
about 2
yeah.
weeks to figure it out, goddamn. I think that's a good Samaritan there.
I mean, he had to be on that gas station weed. What you call that
Why?
shit?
Spice.
Spice.
Spice and mushroom mix.
Hey man, my man had on
And
a
a-
full sweatsuit out there, be cutting the grass.
Spice, mushrooms, and the full
That man,
Nigga
that
lines
man
was
broke
perfect
into
too, bro.
Broke into the house, stole the lawnmower, cranked that bitch up at 3, 4 in the morning.
He wanted to make sure it worked.
cut the grass.
Man, you not allowed. Brrr. You probably in bed like, damn, what the fuck Billy doing this time?
cutting my grass.
My
Look,
neighbor.
this nigga in my yard, goddamn.
How long he had it?
Huh?
He might have was gonna turn it back in a week.
I don't know, but the police came. He took off with it. They ended up recovering the lawnmower, but they can't find my boy.
Good.
Probably was gonna turn it
Good,
back
man.
in.
He was committing good deeds. He probably would cut the
He need to
neighbor
start him a
yard.
lawn service.
I'm cutting
So-
Cuts on the go.
So in that
Cuts on the
instance,
coke.
do you call the
Disappear
police
But you know what?
or go outside?
I'm gonna cut your
I'll
grass
put it-
and I'll bring it back by the time it's ready for another cut.
They need to hire that man. Cut the whole neighborhood yard, man. Get that nigga that lawnmower. Hey, nigga,
Just
They
pay
need-
him and this.
yeah, I'm gonna pay you $30.
They need to get that nigga off the street.
That ain't what I wanted.
I don't know your name, man, but man, import out to Texas, Mr. Lawnmower Runner Cutter. You are the dummy of the week.
Lawnmower man, that's his name.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
That
Keep
boy
cutting,
had
my
perfect
friend.
lines,
Any other
too.
news or information we forgot to add on or talk about this week?
Nah.
Weird week, man. I hope next week.
TV shows. Ozark.
Oh, here they go.
That shit was trash.
Huh? What you
I didn't
mean?
like it.
Why?
That's some old Sopranos ending shit. They just copied it from that. That shit was trash.
I ain't watched it
I
yet.
ain't watching it either.
Man, nigga, we gave y'all 3 weeks.
No.
So what?
Oh,
do-
they ain't gonna never catch up.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
so what was about it that you didn't like? Like I liked it. I'm sad that Ruth died, but she died.
Did you just hear me saying watch
She was the realest nigga on there.
It's been 3 weeks, man. God damn it, man.
Yeah. And then when you planning on watching?
Did I tell you what happened on Snowfall?
For about a week, maybe.
No, I didn't. I did not tell you because you hadn't watched the last episode.
He did,
I
he
tell you?
did say that.
Yeah, he gave me a week, and we never went. We
I
never
didn't put a
talked
cap on it. Who did I didn't tell you?
Get
Oh,
that
God
nigga
damn,
Tub.
you want to wait till the next season before we talk
Yeah.
about
Just
this?
tell people
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Snowfall. It was real good.
Right. That's all.
Well,
and we
Want
literally
to tell
said
what happened, ass niggas.
We literally said I hadn't watched it.
Yeah,
yet.
they done told me Roof died, man.
I
Damn.
don't even want to like her.
It's been all over the internet, but you still gotta watch.
I didn't know that though. I
gotta
really
watch it.
didn't.
Still gotta watch it.
Ruth died, and this nigga went to the city, fucked up all this shit. It's white privilege. Fucked up all this shit. He ran a Mexican cartel. This nigga was just crazy.
What time, Dave?
I like it. I don't mind the ending. I like it because they basically, in the way it went off with Jonah becoming a man. Jonah became a man.
I had my thoughts about Jonah, but
That was his first time really showing he was for the family.
you know, I saw somewhere where the article was saying it's possible of more shows. The
I don't see that.
Y'all killing my Ozark vibe, man.
Right, Deb.
My man ain't seen it.
Real.
yeah, I had no time, man. It
Man,
just
we've been
was-
telling y'all for 3 weeks.
I can't wait.
I've been
Come
getting
on.
told for 3 weeks to hurry. I've been pressured to hurry up and watch it
And
for the last 2 weeks.
Who pressured
who
you?
pressured you?
My guy.
so we can talk about it. But yeah, after he said Ruth died, shit, I can say everything else. That was the big surprise.
Man, I stopped
Trash,
watching
man.
Season 1 so that I
Now you still gonna watch it, man.
You
It's
still
gonna
gonna
be
watch
good.
it?
Still gonna be good. It's still gonna
Because
be
you want to see
I already
why
know
she
what
died.
happened.
You don't
No,
know.
you don't.
You don't know why she died. You don't know how she died.
You don't know who
did
shot her.
what.
You don't know what happened.
So somebody shot her.
He's stupid.
Damn, man.
You don't know who shot her. You don't know how she died.
Well, I know she got shot now. I got it.
Dummy.
He's stupid.
Dummy of the week. Can't get right.
That's why I
Shit.
left it there. You don't know how she died. There you go.
Well-
You don't know who shot her.
But shit, there wasn't no
who
car
shot you?
crash. Shit.
The Mayans. Do you watch the Mayans?
Yes, I do.
I meant to start.
I ain't never
You
seen.
watched it?
I ain't never seen none of that either.
I'm up on season 4, 5. Episode 4, 5 of the new season.
Coco dies.
I saw Coco die. I saw it. I saw
Coco
it.
dies.
That nigga being spiteful now.
Yeah, I can't wait to be
Guess what,
spiteful,
Tom?
nigga. I'm telling it all.
He got
Coco
shot in-
died.
He got shot in the back 2 times. I saw it, so I don't care.
Okay, good.
Well, we appreciate y'all listening, man. Sorry if we ruined it for y'all. They ruined it for us. But on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye bye.
Bitch, I'm a track.
Dummy.